All right, what's shaking, fam? How are you? Happy Thursday, happy time zones. A delicious Waterloo peach sparkling water. Pretty good. All right, I dig it. We're good. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you had a wonderful Thursday. For those of you out there enjoying / dreading the NFL draft, man, happy draft day for the NFL. But happy time zones nonetheless, man. DC, good evening, hombre. How are you, Philly? What's up, my man, your highness? A pleasure, always. Hope everything is well across the pond. Game plan tonight will be, we're going to take care of our 4 SPG, get our next bonding point, and then we're going to knock out our 5 bonding events, our 5 final. Oh yeah, Expedition 33, beautiful game. Need to learn how to dodge. Oh, so there's like active dodging. Right on. Yeah, dude, like I said, man, like big hype for Expedition 33, man. Is it Sandfall Studios? You know, just a little 30-man, like 30 individual team rather. And just, I mean, it seems like they have released a game to overwhelming praise, which is awesome to see, man, for a little indie studio, you know. Gallblade, how are you, man? Been playing it a few hours now, and it's a magnifique so far. Right on, dude. Good to hear. Hell yeah, man. So that's a game plan for tonight here. Tomorrow morning, no morning stream. I'll be bringing Mrs. Neo and Youngblood to the airport for their flight to Florida. So once I get back, noon-ish, 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern my time is when we'll go live, and we'll just go till whenever, basically. No obligations, you know. DC, finish Lunar tonight or tomorrow, then start 33. Hell yeah, man. Has it given you all the good vibes? You know, all those good nostalgic vibes. And I see what's good, man. Ren's finale was real good, dude. Absolutely broke me. I think between obviously hers and Hume's was just like, you know, it hits home. You know, it absolutely friggin' in the best of ways. You know what I'm saying? So those were really good. Resets last night was friggin' heartbreaking as well, but it was super friggin' good. They've all been fantastic. Like the connection events, the bonding events have been friggin' 11 out of 10, man.
Got a question for you.
You talking about General Atkinson's fishing rod? Well, you're right. It came through here a little while back. I'm surprised it actually exists. Would you happen to know where it went? Come on now, you really think I'd tell you just because you ask? After all, it sure would be nice to have you owe me a favor. Then again, maybe this is fate. Fate? How so? That rod you're looking for is a strange one. They say it chooses its wielder. I did my best to try and stake a claim to it, but guess it just wasn't meant to be. That is pretty strange. You think so? Stuff like that is in all sorts of fairy tales. Well, whether it's true or not, the rod didn't choose me. Last I heard, it was over in Kanza's soba stall. Makes sense. Kanza's always had a thing for fishing. He's the one over in Sidon District, correct? That's right. He's a pretty respectable guy when it comes down to it. Comes by sometimes to look for Eastern cooking tools. Thanks for the info. We'll pay you back when we get a chance. Kanza actually moved his stall over to Aramis for the festival. He should be by the front gates, I believe. That's right, he's been rather popular with the students lately. Well then, let's get moving then. Phil, what's up, my guy? Kai FC Remake September. Kai and FC Remake Sep going into September. How will you handle all that peak? FC Remake is September, right? Well, yeah. And then Kai, they also said for be on the horizon for fall as well, wasn't it? Oh, going into December. I'm sorry. It took my brain a hot minute to process that. Apologies. Phil, what's up, my man? Horizon's looking like October. Okay, yeah, but it's still fall. Okay, I just a gajillion miles a minute. I couldn't process that. I was like, December. I was like, I thought that they said fall. Horizon's gonna be first up for sure. Like, if, you know, FC in September and then Horizon in October, I'm gonna prioritize Horizon, truth be told. Hefe, what's up, my guy? How are you? We gotta go play FC till Horizon drops and swap over. Dude, I couldn't do that. If it was just like a replay of OGFC, for sure. What was I trying to do? This. Yeah, we're all set here. All right, can only go to the cinema. Albert. Right. Uh-huh. Oh, that's right. We might as well hammer out this friggin' this mob while we're here. Moss, good evening to you, bud. Surviving had a cracked wisdom tooth out yesterday. Woof, dude, I'm sorry. Rough. R-U-F-F rough, dude. I had to have all 4 of mine pulled when I was 16. On the 4th of July, no less. No, I was 15, excuse me. I was 15. It was 4th of July when I was 15. Because they were growing, they were impacted. Like, they were growing in sideways. So they had to fucking yank all of them out. I'll never forget. Got home in my dad's garage. It was like 3 or 4 steps, and then you walk into the mudroom. And so we get out. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to get out of it. And he was like, oh, he's like, I forgot. He's like, I forgot to grab something, you know, like from the car or whatever. He's like, are you good? And I was like holding onto the railing. I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm good. You know, I'm like holding rag, you know, bleeding. And I was just like, no, man. I was like, I'm fine. And it wasn't a second after he like took his hand away from me that I just did like the Weekend at Bernie's, and I was just like, and I went to fall back, and he had the wherewithal to think that I was completely full of shit because I was all drugged up. Thankfully he did. Otherwise I would have just fallen backwards straight to the back of my head. Concrete floor. Caught me. He was like, what the hell? I was like, Been enjoying the hell out of Expedition 33. Hell yeah, man. Love to hear it, Moss, for sure. No love for East versus Trails. Hey, I love Trails. I didn't particularly care for East 8, and I'm not really a big fighting game person. I'm hyped because it's just more representation for Trails, for sure, TZ. I got you, my dude. All right, so we got a monster archaism here. So let's go and hopefully schwack him. Fingers crossed. Oh, we can death blow it too? Bro, give me the opportunity. All right, dude. Here goes nothing.
Let's see how you like me when I get
You know,
serious.
I'm addicted.
Now close your eyes.
Expedition 33 is gonna be great. Yeah, man. I'm excited to give it a whirl.
Friend. The floor's yours, man.
Well, we didn't get the the death blow. That's fine. It's okay. We gave it the old college try, and that's what's
The floor's
really.
yours, man.
When are we planning on playing it? Gallblade, I'm gonna do it after Daybreak. So I applied for a key through this
Let's go.
this website, Lurkit, who works with, you know what I mean, developer or studios, and then they hand out digital
Let's
keys.
stay on the offensive.
They gave it back to me. I got it this morning, and it's like a 7-day, like, so I have to upload a VOD, basically a video of the. So we're gonna do it after this, and then we'll do
We should
Lunar
go
1
on
and
the
2,
attack.
and then we'll do Xenoblade X. Sorry, let me focus for uno
Let's stay on the
momento.
offensive.
Going all in.
I mean, we are kind of going all
Run
in.
wild.
You got 7 days to do a VOD for him. I'm obviously I don't want to get spoiled on this, but we have tonight, tomorrow, for, you know, with Daybreak 2. If I have to push it into Saturday because I got nothing else going, you know what I mean? Like, I got nothing going on. I'm going to be rolling solo.
Going
So,
all in.
however long it takes us to get through the remainder of Daybreak 2, I just got to at least get like that one VOD uploaded, I guess. So,
Let's stay on the offensive.
wait. No, that's not what I was. No, that is what I was going to do. Never mind. Hang on.
Going
I'm
all
lost.
in.
I'm sorry.
Got you covered. This is it.
So curious how you're going to adapt the Xenoblade X. It's such a different Xenoblade experience. Fifth, how are you, man? I don't remember. Were you able to get your paws on a pre-order for Switch 2?
Bring it on.
Fingers crossed. Hope so. I'm all out of the stuffs, but that's fine.
Cypher activate.
Come on, Death Blow.
Do forgive me.
I mean, I know he's already like quarter health, but no Death Blow. Womp womp.
Got you covered.
Let's go. Your next
In fifth, like, truth be told, like, I'm not. I don't know if I was. I'm not. I don't know how else to word it. Like, I know it's not going to be like a Xenoblade 1, 2, 3 experience. Like, it's not. I'm already well aware. I don't know particulars, but I know that Xenoblade X isn't heavy on the story, with the exception of, for what little I know, the epilogue that was included with the remaster. So I feel like, if anything, just having like my open world exploration a la. What the fuck, man? Oh, are you kidding? We gotta go back to back? Holy shit, look at this thing. Bro, that's a rad design, though.
Let's stay on the offensive.
It's Batista and we can't death blow it. Shit! 228K? That just took me right out of my
I like where
rambling.
this is headed.
Holy fuck, man. What it? Oh my god. Oh, that's so rude,
Should go on
man.
the attack.
What a dick. All right, hang on. This song's a banger, too, though.
Let's stay on the offensive. Leave this to me, if you please. Cobalt curtain.
Having just
Activate.
basically. Hi.
Here I go.
Are you going to bed? I love you.
I like where this is headed.
Oh, okay. Then he'll just wait here.
We should go on the attack.
Okay.
Let's stay on the offensive.
I love you.
I like where this is headed. We should go on the attack.
All right, sorry. I don't remember. Trails, what's up, man? How are you?
Let's stay on the offensive.
I don't know. I lost my hold. Oh, yeah. Basically hate playing my way through Legends Arceus. Gave me that open world exploration, gathering materials, kind of like. So I feel like that's going to help me in X, because I know that there's a lot of traversal, a lot of collecting of things, lots of collectings of stuffs. So maybe that'll help. No idea. I don't know what I'm doing right now, though.
I like where this is headed.
I'm all out of sorts.
Huh?
Let's just hope to, I don't know,
Cypher activated.
maybe. Oh shit, dude, I don't know.
Maybe proceed with caution.
I mean, we may.
Don't hold anything back.
I'm not going to, at least not planning on it.
Silvery Frost. Yeah. Miss Frost. Let's go.
That was the longest wait ever. It just scared me.
My blade is
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, I'm definitely excited for Xenoblade X, clearly, and I think it'll be good because again, from what I'm led to believe through tidbits of info, there'll be a lot of things that I'll be able to take care of and like do off stream in terms of like side quests, side content, etc. Which works for me because I usually bring my Switch to work and I play for like 15, 20 minutes, something like that in the truck. So, you know, just a little bit here and there, you know. So that'll be a good time, I'm sure, hopefully. I'm still just kind of flabbergasted that we just got okey-doked by another massive, really, really cool-looking mob. I'm all out of sorts. My brain's going a good jillion miles a minute currently, so... Yeah, no. Long delays for these arts being cast, which is Sketch Supreme as well. Holy mackerel. I'm sorry. Doing good? Good to hear, man. Things are going pretty well. Bummed that, you know, I'm going to be without my family for about 5 days starting tomorrow because they're going to Florida. You know, it is what it is. There's nothing I can, you know, I won't go down the old fucking pity party. Pity alleyway. It's just still a bummer, that's all. I guess I should have done that first. Handsome Dan, what's up, man?
My sincere thanks. Appreciate that.
Double fights have been a theme, so they gave you another one. Yeah, but there haven't been any double fights for monster extermination quests. And that's why I was just still kind of taken out. I was like, wait, what? Since when?
We should go on the attack.
I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Suggest this right now.
It's not really buff or anything, so that's, you know, whatevs, right?
It's Misarugi, run away.
Victoria, what's up, my man?
Raging blizzard. Show them your
Eris,
strength,
congrats, dude. GG's to everybody that got their filthy mitts on a Switch 2 pre-order.
Elaine. Stay on guard.
Ren's about to get yeeted, so I need to do some heals, I believe.
Don't hold anything back. Lord. Order.
And then I'm gonna take that double crit
Appreciate that. It's time.
and hopefully whack it.
Good evening, and welcome to my humble little tea party. Now close your eyes. Grand.
I honestly just thought it was just gonna be a quick like that monster experiment. I was like, that was quick and easy, no problem. And then yeah, just out of nowhere. Was that a death blow attack, by the way? This fucking peckerhead?
Activating drone. It's Misarugi, run away.
NFL schedule releases May 14th. That will define my travel schedule for the rest of 2025. Will Campbell, you are a patriot. I was just shocked that Jacksonville trade. Dude, I thought that the draft started at 8:30. Shame on me. And then I get onto ESPN, and it was just like Jacksonville traded up to 2. I was like, wait, what? I was like, what happened? I was like, holy shit. I was like, all right.
You can do this.
Shoot.
Don't hold anything back.
This could be Bad News Bears.
Go reset.
Instead of Cobalt Curtain for the carry. Have I ever considered Valkyria Chronicles? That's like the military kind of strategy sort of game, right, Annexy?
Done.
Shameful.
Still alive, feels good.
Time for a little payback.
Yes, a little payback.
Miss Pratt, come.
Bears on the clock, Neil. This is going to be Bad News Bears. I just hope it's the Walter Matthau version. Turn-based RPG and has anime movies like Persona.
You can do
What's the one that I'm thinking of? Is that just like Valkyrie Chronicles or something like that? Which one am I thinking? Is that the one I'm thinking of? I don't know. to answer your question long-windedly, as is tradition, SRPG you're thinking? Yeah. No, I have not considered that. I can't even make heads or tails of what game it is, so no, Annexy. No, I'm sorry, dude, no. Not a chelada. What am I doing? I don't know. Let's do Boom Bang Pow.
May we proceed with caution?
Can we freeze this mofo or what?
Run wide!
For crying out loud.
Raging blizzard! Show them your stuff, Elaine!
I mean, we're gonna do our best.
Don't hold anything back! Now! Steel yourself!
I'm probably like it. There's too many games. Yeah, definitely way too many games. And if I can't even I feel like I have a picture of like what the cover of the game looks like, but yeah, I don't even think it's on my radar. Like honestly.
You can do this!
Yeah, man, Cobalt Curtain. That's what we need. All right, good. All right, the backpack.
Initialize! Here's my chance!
Another Zero Arts. That's a feels good moment. I like it a lot.
Ha! Go reset!
Yeah, way too many games. And I know I've said this one at nauseam, man. Like, I would rather just be inundated with games, you know what I mean, than the alternative, having, like, nothing. You know what I mean? Like, just like, ah, shit, man. Like, there's nothing really. No, it's just, we're at the point where it's, I don't even know what the hell to play. There's just so much to try and consume.
I suggest this right now!
No,
I like where
I'll
this
pour
is
you some
headed.
tea.
Rebirth is getting bumped for days, and Neo
There
loves
you
that
are.
shit. Yeah,
My sincere thanks.
it's true.
Appreciate that.
I would be shocked if we get to Rebirth by the end of the year.
Shameful!
In all honesty.
Way to fire me up!
Yeah, D. Jeff, I mean, like, again, it's a great problem to have, right? You know?
I suggest this right
It's a seriously good problem to have. I need to do a Curia Bomb. And then I need to take that crit.
Now we're talking.
And I need this big old buggy bot
You
to go
won't
bye-byes.
wanna miss this.
I'll be shocked if 7 comes that fast.
True and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There!
Didn't Cloud's like voice actor kind of like allude to that he was like working on some voice lines or something like that?
Showing shell reset!
All right, good. Stunned. Feels good. We gotta do our best to capitalize.
I like where this is headed.
I kind of do too.
Let's stay on the offensive. This is it! Lightning Chaser! We'll win!
I believe that we will win. I believe. Oh, we don't have any boost. That's a bummer.
Here I go! Ha! You're finished! It's time!
It is time. Dude, we don't have any boosts, so I can't take advantage.
Proceed with caution.
No.
Miss Price! Come! Potter Modern! Double Buster!
Here, that's still Daybreak 2, Xenoblade X, and Plastic will finally finish Fire Emblem Engage. 60 games still in the plastic. I mean, I probably have 60 games digitally in my library that I still haven't touched either, so I feel that. For sure. I've said it before, man. It's like my adult. It's the adult equivalent of like when I used to collect sports cards as a kid. You know what I mean? Now I just collect games that I'll probably won't play for a long fucking time. I won't play for a long fucking
Let's
time.
stay on the offensive. Your next season I come! There!
The Dream Nintendo takes a PC pill and ports all Xenoblade games. Bro, that is a dream.
Your next season I...
By the time Youngblood is old enough, they'll be retro and cool again. Facts. funny, man. We were just talking about that in Discord earlier about like retro and vintage and like what's considered retro, like, you know what I mean? Like I used Elder Scrolls Oblivion, like the OG as a comp. Like it's 20 years, it's almost 20 years old. So like for me, I would personally consider that to be a bit more retro. It's over 20 years old. Final Fantasy VII OG retro. And then I think it was Fifth that brought up like the Nintendo, like the OG Nintendo. Like a case could be made for like that is like vintage, and it's like, oh yeah, like I didn't even think about that, but yeah, the zero arts for Reset that keep popping up is just bellissima. Dunzo feels good. I really like the design of that mob, and I was kind of scared. Anything before PS3 is retro at this point. PS3 is retro at this point, bro. Potomato reached 3, perfect, good. Huge jump. Darkness.
I hope I was of assistance.
Reward deposited.
7K, good, we need the monies. Yeah. Bro. I mean, we've steered clear of the chaos for the most part. I don't think we're that close to, I don't know, it looks like 5.5. I think it looks like gray is closer. I could be dead wrong though. When you think of OG Final Fantasy VII coming out in 97, that's definitely vintage. I feel old because I had both. Oh, way old. Way old, man. Let's see if I jinx myself, but oof, Shador is sliding. What pick are they on right now? Because I know that they were speculating that he was going to go to like Pittsburgh at, what was it, 21? Something like that.
Well then, shall we?
Saints got a tackle. Oh, shit. I did just play a retro game, Devil May Cry 3. I think the last Devil May Cry I tried was 2. I think I tried the second one. But yeah, you know what I mean? It's and then I had said earlier, I was like, I think about Youngblood at like when he gets older. You know what I mean? Like the Switch is going to be like a retro console to him. Why did I play 2? If it makes you feel any better, Eris, I didn't like either of them or any of them, so I didn't play, like, I didn't, like, continue to play it. So, I mean, it's not really that unfortunate. I didn't like either of them that I played, so I guess no harm, no foul, right? No harm, no foul. What are you two doing here? Thought you were just some random clergy members for a second. We have some business to take care of in the capital. Didn't think things would be so lively, though. They throwing some kind of festival or something? Whatever it is, it's huge.
That's what she said.
We're holding the Artemis Academy Festival at the moment. It's one of the capital's most famous events. Van actually helped prepare some of our stage shows as well. He was gracious enough to be one of our advisors. How unexpected. I knew you were one of their alumni, but to think you'd be so willing to do something constructive for once. Are you sure you're a Spriggan? Shut up, would ya? My Spriggan image is still perfectly intact. Huh, is that right? Then I guess we'll just have to see what you came up with. We'll stop by once we finish with work, all right? I figured as much. All right, there's something you should know. Members of Iscariot have been gathering in the capital recently. Not sure why, though. It's possible that they're on the hunt for a criminal of some sort. Master Beargard did mention a few other things in his letter, by the way. We should pay attention to their movements in the future. All right, thanks for the info. That's concerning. Well, at least Van seems to be getting along with Beargard's other students. That's true. All right. Yeah, Eris, like, admittedly, I'm not much of a, like, action game consumer. Couple here and there. Like, you know, I like the God of War series and stuff like that from back in the day, and God of War 2018 was really good. But yeah, I don't know. Back in the day, Devil May Cry didn't really do it for me. I liked the the art style they went with. Like, it was dark, it was... But, like, yeah, it just didn't hit for me. We still got some work to finish up, but this festival atmosphere is pretty nice. Not too fond of it being at a school for the rich and famous, though. Still, maybe we'll check it out when we have more time. Come to think of it, there is still some work left to do, but we're just as willing to help you with the garden as we were before. There are just a few things that have us a little hesitant about the place. Why, yes.
Come on in and eat your fill. Gonna eat something?
Got a question for you.
The Rod of the Heavens, huh? Never thought you'd be the one to come looking for it. Yeah, well, someone pointed us in your direction. You have it? I had it. Had it? What, you already gave it away? I loaned it out to an old fishing friend of mine. What did you need it for? A client of ours was hoping to use it to catch some legendary fish. A legendary fish? You mean the Magna Garvels? Oh, you know it? Guess that makes our job easier. See, they managed to spot the thing a couple of weeks ago. You know, I'm not much of a fisherman myself anymore. Maybe this is fate. The rod is yours. Are you sure? They say that the Rod of the Heavens has gone from hand to hand ever since the time of the ancients. That being said, neither me or my fishing friend have had much time to make use of it. That's why I'd like to give it to you. At least then it'll have the chance to do what it was made for. You're really just going to hand it over? Fishermen are a strange breed indeed. Well, wouldn't be the first time we've met some real weirdos. Anyway, who's this old fishing friend that you lent the rod to? That would be Bishop Orwell. A bishop that likes to fish? I suppose that's not too odd. Wouldn't have expected you guys to be so close. Guess fishing just has a way of bringing people together. Indeed it does. At any rate, I'm sure he'd be willing to part with the rod if you talk to him. I'll be leaving my dream to you then. Go, use your newfound strength to secure our fish of legend. You got it.
Gonna eat something?
Bishop Orwell using the Rod of God, divine, very George Carlin-esque in Dogma, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Cardinal Glick, right? Wasn't it Cardinal Glick? And then he blessed his driver for a good golf game. Definitely same energy, same vibe.
Let us pray.
Got a question for you.
So that rod is the tool you need to catch a legendary fish, is it? All right, please wait here a moment. Sure. Well, here it is. Dude, we got the Rod of the Heavens. Nice, thanks a lot. You know, something about this rod does seem a little intense.
That's what she said.
Is it maybe made out of star steel? It's possible. We actually call it onyx steel in Calvert, though. Oh, shoot! Yeah! More! It's an alloy made from a combination of black Sumerian ore. I believe it's been used to make some of the world's most powerful weapons. And then when you get into the final dungeon, you accidentally sell the blue-haired sword girl's ultimate weapon. Come to think of it, we just got some from Gin, didn't we? I'm not certain of the exact material it's made from. However, I do know that this rod was once favored by the great General Atkinson. If that's all you have need of for me, may Adios bless you in your future endeavors. I pray that you manage to resolve the General's last lingering regret. Hey, that's a pretty tall order, don't you think? Ah, well, leave it to us. Let's report back to our clients. Well, if it isn't Mr. Folges. Sup, son? Bro, we finished watching Night at the Museum, Battle of the Smithsonian, and I forgot that Craig Robinson was in it. I was like, oh shit, man. I was like, it's Craig Robinson. I was like, what are you doing here? Hold up. I'm gonna try and do it smartly. Oh, right. Back to Old Town. Okay. I thought they were gonna let me actually, like, go fishing. I was kind of psyched on it.
Let's roll, gang.
Dinner's gonna be cold tonight, asshole. You know what? We are gonna take a quick dip while we're here,
Heading
too.
in?
Yes, we are. Don't worry, we'll make it snappy, I promise.
I can feel my exhaustion melt away.
You look nice and refreshed.
We can hear everything you're saying behind that glass. BFFF, best fucking friends forever? Shut the fuck up. Can I still buy some goodies? Probably not. It's fine. You're back. That fishing rod. Nice. I knew you could do it. Yep, here it is. The rod of the heavens, just like you asked. So, that's case closed, right? Well, not exactly. What do you mean? You see, we were all talking it over, and we kind of have a feeling that we're not the ones the rod will choose. Yeah, I mean, you were the one who went through all the trouble of finding it for us. If the rod chooses anyone, it'll probably be you. Hold up, I'm pretty sure that this wasn't part of our original deal. You're really okay with us catching the legendary fish for you? I wish Daft were here. Daft, if you can hear me, I need you to be here if I catch this legendary whopper. Yeah, fate's placed it in your hands after all. We can always cheer you on from the sidelines. When you're ready to head out and catch the big one, come find us. We'll tag along. Why do I have to do all the hard work? Well, obviously it's because you're the most qualified. Yeah, you're the leader. If you don't do it, who will? Careful. Talk him up anymore and his head'll turn into a balloon. Maybe I am the right man for the job. Well, let's go! Guess it's finally time. This is gonna be great! You ready, Van? Yeah, let's get going. It's a whopper! Ichi, what's good, my man? How are you? The group made their way to Dirk Memorial Park, hoping to catch their legendary fish. I hope I get to catch the legendary fish and then get the ore as well. That'd be swell. Well, here we are. You sure this is where you last saw the fish? Yep, this is definitely the place. Oh, it's gonna be an abyss worm, isn't there? Fuck, I forgot all about that. Oh no, I don't want to have to fight one. Oh, please, no. Whoa, an earthquake? But this is the only area that it was shaking. There's no mistake, the fish has to be close. So it's just like you said. Let's try and track it with shard search. Magna Garvels, you're about to be seafood. Attempt to catch a legendary fish, you can return to Old Town by with. Oh, okay. No, okay, so they're not. All right, we're not getting hoodwinked, which is pretty swell.
Something you're looking for in particular? Talk
Nope.
to you later.
Yeah, you will. Is it gonna show up like it's freaking
This
Loch
looks
Ness?
like a good fishing spot.
Let's do this thing.
Like it's fucking Loch Ness monster over here? Oh, there it is. I mean, we got a chance to do it no matter what. We're gonna use dumplings for sure.
There.
That's it.
Dude, that's it? Holy
This is a big
shit!
one.
Look at the size of them! And we got a... Whoa! Look at all that sepith! My Christ! Bro, that's incredible! Can we do it again? Can we catch it again, please? Holy fuck, I need that. I need lots of that. I need more of that. Is this it? He did it! Woohoo! I just knew you had it in you. You were amazing, Van. Damn, that sure was a big-ass fish. Yeah, I'll say. Holy mackerel. Hey, is it really okay that I fished that thing up? It's too late for regurts now. I hate to admit it, but there's no way we could have caught it without your help, Van. That's right. By the way, I managed to get a pretty cool picture of it, too. I'm sure this'll do big numbers on the socials. Old man's voice. What a remarkable catch. Grandpapa! Hey, you came. Aren't you Makino and Kyle's grandfather? Yeah, that's, Ahab, right? And you came all the way out here by yourself? You're not just some average Joe, are you? Well, a fisherman must always be aware of his surroundings, after all. But for you to fish up something even General Atkinson couldn't catch, congratulations on a job well done. You know, given your skill, you might just be able to join the 8 fishing wizards someday. I'm in. Let's go. 8 fishing wizards? Oh yeah, the 8 fishing wizards. I may not be some expert fisherman, but even I heard of them. They're men of refinement who have managed to reach the very peak of their fishing careers. The rods they wield are said to be split the oceans. Split the oceans? They sound fake as hell. No, they're definitely not. I know one of them. I'm not sure about the rest, but I'm pretty confident that that guy could pull it off. Oh, gee whiz, who's she talking about? Where do you even find these people? The world's a big place, I guess. Yeah, there's all sorts of people out there. Anyways, this was pretty fun, guys. I think I might just take up fishing as a hobby again. As long as you keep using that rod, you'll be aces. That's what she said. I don't care if it's getting old, it's still making me chuckle. I think we should start heading back, though. I gotta upload all these pictures. With that, Van and the rest escorted their clients back to the bathhouse. Everything in Trails has some top-level god-tier rank, and I'm all for it. I love it. Fishing, cooking. Hell, man, I bet you if we got, like, a little kid bubble gun, you know, you dip in the tray with bubble solution and just, like... Yeah, he's, like, god-tier bubble creator. With that, Van and the rest escorted their clients back to the bathhouse.
I hope I was of assistance.
Mira deposit confirmed.
The next story arc, you become a streamer. What's hilarious about you saying that is that Katra's already, like, ahead of the curve. Katra, yeah, in Katra's bonding event, right? You know, he was essentially on Justin TV before Twitch became what it is now.
Don't be such a stick in the mud.
Don't be such a stick in the mud. Pipe it, mister. Holy mackerel. Shard skill activation rate plus 20%? Fuck a doodle do. Lorelei. Offensive arts deals critical damage, 50% chance. Well, all right. Well, I need to make some tweaks then. Now, don't I? Because what? 40... 80, and then... Oh! Okay, so that's what... Somebody had mentioned it the other night, using a Goldia gem. It was EP Cut 2 and EP Cut 3 would basically negate all EP cost. And where was I going? I don't remember. Pardone. Yeah, I mean, everything's pretty good on that front, man. Like, I'm content with it. And then to activate... Excuse me, sorry. I mean, that's still a ton of Yeah. Fuck yeah, let's do that. Perfecto. Yeah, I'll leave that as is. Yeah, crit arts, please, and thank you. Hell yeah. A little bit at a time. And actually, now that I... Yeah, I mean, whatever regen guard is. Excuse me, just a bunch of hoopla. Let's do... Yeah, just some more health. There we go. Because then I'm going to... Yeah, we'll do that. That's fine. Because then I'm going to give... I don't remember what I was going to give Ren, truth be told. I had a plan in my head, and now I have forgotten all about it. I don't remember what it was I was going to do, so I don't think it is all that important currently, so we're done-ish. All right. Hell yeah. Plenty of my Duke points. Boss fish of Dirk Memorial Park, over 2 centuries old. We done did it. Okay, so now we're headed to Albert.
Let's roll, gang.
Are we gonna go back to see the father? Maybe, bro, look what we did. No, we're not.
All right.
Plans have been laid to hold the Edith Sweets contest at the Artemis Academy Festival, but unfortunately, all of the pastry chefs who were scheduled to participate are no-shows. Would you be willing to gather up replacements? I'll be waiting in Andalusia in the Albert district. I mean, hot dog. It's another like food contest quest. Please don't be super chonky like the one earlier on. This one's better, thank goodness.
Welcome to Andalusia Patisserie.
Yeah, we're here. Oh, well, if it isn't Van. I appreciate you all taking the time to visit, but I'm afraid I'm a little preoccupied at the moment. No worries, we're here on business today anyway. You guys sent out a 4SPG asking for Arkwright Solutions help, right? We came to lend a hand. Does that mean you're the Spriggan everyone's been talking about? What a surprise to think it was you this whole time! Well, thankfully, you've caught me at the perfect moment. Your request mentioned something about the Edith Sweets contest, right? Sounds like a pretty big deal. Listen up, Fairy. The Edith Sweets contest is more than just a big deal. It's a test of will that features the most celebrated pastries in the capital. It may only be held once in a blue moon, but it's an event that defines the future of each and every confectionery in the capital. Andalusia was the winner of last year's contest, which means they're practically a shoo-in for this year's too. I see. You keep track of all their contests, huh? I'd expect nothing less from the Professor of Sweets. Up until last year, the events were sponsored by the Quincy Company. Many of the participants were from the East and Central East, so the judges had ample opportunity to act with prejudice. That won't happen again. Hard to believe they're holding such a historic event at Artemis of all places. Sorry, I must have forgotten to mention it to you. How dare she? And last year's winner, we were consulted as to where the contest should be held. And as you may know, we're also in charge of providing the sweets from Artemis's cafeteria. We try to set up a booth at their school festival every year. Due to it overlapping with the contest this year, I suggested that we might as well hold the contest at Artemis.
The school readily agreed to the proposal, of course. I even added my own seal of approval. However, we've recently been made aware of a few complications. That's why we issued the 4 SPG.
All right, makes sense to me. So what, did all the participants decide to bail or something? Well, you see,
Apparently all of the pastry people, other than Holland, have fallen horribly ill. At the same time? That's impossible. Well, usually before we hold the contest proper, we have a qualifying competition in order to determine who will be participating. Of course, that meant we all had to taste every entered dish, and it just so happened that one of our contestants decided to use a rather rare spice.
oh, so everybody got the squirts. Gotcha. Due to an unfortunate combination of ingredients, the result was mass food poisoning. And because everyone was unaware of this combination, they were all unlucky enough to fall victim to it. You gotta be kidding me.
Almost sounds like it could be a terrorist attack. Simply hearing the word terrorist has me on edge. Didn't something similar happen in Longport?
There's no need to worry. After conducting a thorough investigation, the police have concluded it was indeed an accident. Yeah, haven't sensed anything fishy on my end either.
I guess it makes things a little better.
Thankfully, my symptoms were very light compared to the others. But the rest had no choice but to withdraw. Most said that they were unwilling to participate if they weren't in top form.
It would be a shame to call the whole thing off, however. Instead, we thought that we could perhaps bend the rules a bit. We're hoping to attract more participants if we open registrations to the general public. Given such strange circumstances, we figured we might also rename the competition to the Artemis Sweets Contest. However, we're still unable to decide who to recruit for participation, and the contest is just around the corner.
So wait a minute. What you're saying is, as long as Holland's not the only competitor, everything else should fall into place. Still, convincing someone to join the competition on such short notice is going to be a hell of a task. Well, I'm sure we must know someone that'd be willing. We have to know someone. The world of sweets is at stake here. All about it, dog. All right, we're on the case.
Are you sure?
Thank you so much, Van.
Honestly, I think you might be doing him a favor, not the other way around. But anyway, as a member of Artemis' student council myself, I'll do everything I can to help. Guess our policy of only taking serious requests got thrown out the window, huh? Rules don't matter when there's sweets involved.
Well, I suppose it's decided. Just raising his hand, he's like, I have something to say. Could you tell us how many participants you'd like us to recruit?
If possible, 4 would be ideal.
4, huh? I think I just know who to call on then.
Is one of those people the owner of Monmar?
You got that right. He'll probably grumble the whole way here, though. But I'm also thinking of asking the shopkeeper at the Liberal Boutique.
That makes sense. She did used to work as a maid over in Bose, after all. I believe she's been helping set up the festival recently. We should be able to find her somewhere around the school. A maid? I bet she'll be great at baking.
Then, for our third participant, we should see if we can talk to the woman in charge of Longport's, Laifu Fanjin. Sorry, words! You said she'd be in the capital today, right?
Yeah, something like that. Heard she's got a stall over by Artemis' front gate. I have a feeling we can expect some good stuff from her. She sounds perfect, but do we have any idea who's the 4th participant should be?
Can I make a suggestion? There's someone I've been hoping to meet for a while now. I believe I saw him in a magazine once, and I've been curious ever since. His name is Dunn from the Centre Marché. Oh, I know him. From Gâteau de Dunay, right? I'm sure he'll be thrilled to get an invitation like this. Your enthusiasm for the culinary arts never ceases to amaze, Van. However, I've heard he's closed shop for the moment. You might just have to search around for him.
No problem. I have a feeling I know where to look.
Heard he used to run around with some gangs, so I'm sure he's still in contact with a few of his old buddies. If we sniff around their usual hangouts, we'll find the guy in no time.
I see. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to look.
Well, if you don't mind going out of your way, I'd certainly appreciate it.
I guess that makes 4. If we can get them all to agree, then it'll be case closed.
Yeah, we should get moving.
Yeah, stop with all this fucking riffraff, tick-tock, tom-top, talk. Here's to hoping you find your only success.
Let's start this 4 SPG.
Just tell me who the 4 people we're getting. I'm out on food-related 4 SPGs, man. Food judging quests. Still do it for me. The excited... Yo, thanks, man. I try to think about it. Cooking contest round 2. It's a battle to stay hyped on this. Can I not?
Oh, if it isn't Aaron, then the rest of Arkwright Solutions. Thanks again for all your support back in Longport.
Lai Fu Fan Jin, right? Never expected to see you in the capital.
Yeah, what are the chances? So, why exactly are you in the capital? To test my skills, of course. I want to see how far my Kowloon Hotel training can take me, whether it'll let me sink or swim with the capital's foodie scene. So I figured I could use the school festival as a little test.
I'm sure you'll have people falling all over you in no time, Mishin. I mean, I don't think anyone can resist your cooking. Well, sounds like your sister's got faith in you at least. I'll probably grab a bite later if that's all right. See you then.
Of course, you won't regret it.
Alrighty. Let me ask you something.
Is that really what happened? How terrible.
Nope. Just nope. Get me to the end of the quest. I'm already out. I'm already out. No, I am scarred. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna skip to the judging. that one food quest early on, that just
Let's do this.
absolutely ruined me. Skip to Malou, my darling.
What are you looking at?
What are you looking at?
Got a question for you.
Also, you should talk to Sal and Rosalie here. Ooh, good call. All right, I will. Oh, shit, there she is. And of course, she's chilling out with fucking Maggie.
Those damn fixers! To think they'd have the CID on their side.
That Zect Arms woman. I figured you got picked up by Hercules after what happened on Nemeth Island. How'd you end up here? Unfortunately, ZA managed to bail her out. With a not insignificant sum of money, I might add. She's free for the moment, but someone must keep an eye on her at all times. That being said, it seems she's been leading a rather miserable life here in the Blacklight District.
Miserable? I'm living life to the fullest, damn you! Dealing with this old lady is bad enough, but now I've got to handle you twerps? Today's really not my day! Huh? Old lady? Wait, wasn't that the one who ran the cheap T-phone scam? Guess she also got her bail paid. It's those damn brats in the bracer! Now, no need to be so crass. You see, I was quite impressed by the prototype military monster I bought a while back. That's why I've been hoping to make better friends with you, young lady. Huh? Well, whatever you're planning, I'm busy. Now that I owe the company, I need to start making something to repay them. But as soon as I do, I'll make every bastard that's crossed me regret they were ever born.
Bro, you know what's gonna happen? Her and Gilbert are gonna they're gonna meet up, right? They're gonna meet up and it's gonna be like that part in Dodgeball, if you're familiar, where it was like the tall, skinny, nerdy dude like is just in love with like the Russian girl with the unibrow on the other team. They're just gonna like stop mid-fight and be like, hi. Or they'll clunk heads together. It'll be some like slapstick Three Stooges-esque kind of thing.
Maybe it's time I start developing that new weapon of mine. Doesn't sound like she's learned from her mistakes. That's right, no one can outmatch your villainy. Say, why don't we join up together? With our brains combined, we'll come up with a king of all scams. I've already told you, scamming is beneath me. And anyways, you're getting in the way of my work. Can't you go somewhere else? Oh, don't be like that. Why don't you hear me out over a cup of tea? The longer I listen, the messier it gets.
Maybe we should get going.
You know, I've considered opening my own workshop.
Excuse me.
But working for Zah's more convenient for me. Now, if only I could figure out how to get myself out of this situation. I can't even hear myself think over that old lady's blathering.
Oh, blathering. Again, Gaolong and Sao. I believe this is the first time we've all gone drinking together. Isn't that right, Gaolong? It is. I see a master of the art in intrigue drinks. I see a master of the art of intrigue drinks differently compared to one who follows the path of the warrior. Well, considering you're now in line to be one of the next elders, I suppose you'll need to get used to it. Yes, there will be many more occasions in which you'll have to interact with people like me. Are you up to it? Talking to people is Sao's thing. Alas, as the family head, the responsibility will fall to you. Very well. For now, you can return to your shadows. Just know this. Someday I will drag you into the light. As things currently stand, I believe such a thing is impossible, but I look forward to seeing you make an attempt. Damn, can't even drink without them baring their teeth at one another. What's new? Hey, whatever happened to your right-hand man, Lau, wasn't it? You know, president of Heiyue Trading's cross-spell division. He's joining the Lee family, isn't he? I'm afraid he's decided to stay with the Liu family for the time being. He is Master Jin's instructor after all. However, I'm hoping he'll decide to join the Lee family once Master Jin comes of age. It's like you guys are trying to hoard all the Gekka Masters. What, you gonna get Yin to join too? I'm afraid that would be impossible even for us. You see, she's become a little too attached to Lady Ashin recently. But perhaps we can invite her to visit as a Liu family ambassador. Okay, forget I asked. You're going to ruin the drink like that. Like you have room to judge. My way is better. Without proper stimulation, my thirst would never be quenched. You know, maybe you two are more alike than I thought. Oh? To think I've received such high praise from you, Van. It's not praise! Oh, Aaron. We haven't seen each other since Lunar New Year, no? Would you care to join us? Well, are the drinks good? Don't want to be sober enough to listen to all your political bullshit. Yes. We're drinking for the simple pleasure of it tonight. Very well. Poor Lau just got replaced. Not gonna lie, I'd have Rosalina immediately arrested right here and now. But, like, Brad, the thing of it is, yo, man, congrats too, by the way, on the job. GG's, hombre. I feel like we'd have to bring in Maggie too while we're at it. You know what I mean? Like, gotta bring him in. I just brain farted real hard. Hey, Aaron, thanks, man. I sure will.
Well then, shall we?
So not here? Yeah, Rhea, that happens often. Very often, unfortunately. How are you, buddy?
Let's be on our way.
It's good to see you.
Monmar is so relaxing.
Got a question for you.
So that's what happened, huh? Sounds like some real bad luck. But you know that contest of theirs is only for the best of the best in the business, right? To think you believe my skills are up to par. Well, as much as I appreciate the thought, I really don't think it's the sort of place the owner of a simple bistro belongs. Listen, I get what you're trying to say, but with the way things are now, the contest isn't even gonna happen this year. There's just not enough participants. What if I put it like this? If those girls of yours found out that you got to take place in such a prestigious competition, standing among the very best in the industry, don't you think they'd be proud? Damn, dog. Playing him like a fucking piano.
Maybe it's my own personal bias speaking, but I'm a really big fan of all the foods you make. I think you'd be a great addition to the contest. Yeah, me too.
Sheesh, you sure are making it hard to refuse. Taking on such a big job so suddenly would really put me in a bind, though. But I know Yume's been looking forward to this festival for a while now. Guess I don't mind doing it for her. All right, you can count me in.
Something tells me he's more excited than he looks.
Great, we'll see you at the contest then.
Mostly exhausted and in pain, but I've been threatened with a week of vacation in June?
Far be it from me to try to not encourage friends or family to take a vacation. Do it up.
What's on the menu? Take care out there. Pick something already. Be seeing ya.
Be seeing ya.
Pardone. No.
Wait, no, we're good now, right? We got everybody?
Albert.
Huh? What's with all the commotion?
It seems to be coming from the front gate. I wonder if something happened. Let's go take a look, Van.
Yeah, I guess we should. Though something tells me this will be a real pain. Oh, shoot! The Prez.
Hello, everyone. I'm sorry to surprise you like this. I was just making a quick stop to partake in the festivities. I was curious to see what my alma mater had in store this year. The students have chosen a different approach this time around. Well, don't mind me. I hope you all are enjoying yourselves.
Alistair, what's good, bud?
Holy crap, it's really him! President Gramart sure knows how to work up a crowd. I didn't realize he was an Aramis alumnus. Who knew my new school was so prestigious? I knew that the president was an alumnus, but I didn't really expect to see him here. I feel bad for Agnès. I'm going to go out on a limb and guess that she didn't know he was coming.
Yeah, doubtful. I'll bet Ren and Renee knew, but they probably kept it under the lid. Well, at least now we don't have to worry about festival crashers. Security's bound to have gone from airtight to damn near impenetrable.
Most likely. Now that I think about it, Jin was awfully confident in the security detail. Perhaps Keelika kept him in the loop. Do you ever wonder how we ended up becoming acquainted with all these devious characters?
All the time. I am kind of curious about what the president's up to, but we're starting to run out of time. We'll need to be meeting up with the rest of the crew pretty soon here.
Some characters have moved elsewhere and their conversation topics have changed. Choosing meet up with everyone from the travel menu will end free time and cause the main story to advance. Okay. As a result, all quests, connection events, and other sub-events will disappear. All right. Point of no return. Oh, this isn't friends or family. This is my boss saying, oh, no, Rhea. I was speaking on my own behalf to you. Like, take a vacation, fam. Last two notes are Swin and Nadia inside the school near the entrance and Reset in the food court. Okay, thank you. But now, did I gather all of the are the other participants inside? Like, did I miss some somehow? Like, I'm here, dog. Like, where are they? Or do I just have to go back to... But vacations are boring? Bro, let it be as fucking boring as all hell, man. Relax. I would kill for a vacation right now. Coincidentally, I don't get to go on one with my family starting tomorrow because I don't have any vacation time. I would love to take a vacation and do absolutely nothing. That would be awesome. But that's just me. I get where you're coming from, though. You want to come down here on vacation? Come hang out.
Hop, skip, and a jump, no big deal. Yeah, like where's the other contest participant? Like, where is it? I'd assume it's in the school. Okay.
Oh my, how lovely.
Enjoy the festival.
Perhaps I will. Yeah, we're gonna have to do some gamba before the end of the night too. It's been a hot minute. Pretty sure if I go anywhere in my week off, Lothar's and Fan will call dibs. That's understandable. I get it. Uno Mas? No, that was down on the second floor.
A card battle tournament is being held in a classroom in the left wing on the first floor.
You need your coffee fix? Look over it.
Do you have what it takes to oust our resident game master? Then I invite you to come by.
Got a question for you.
Okay, so let me... near the entrance and reset in the food court. Okay, so let me go back to the...
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up some food stalls in the courtyard.
Okay, Artemis Window Shopping Squad, roll out. We're gonna window shop till we drop. Once we've pestered every booth with our mirror-pinching ways, my conquest of the festival will be complete.
Give it a try.
Then I will laugh triumphantly from the rooftop, and the vanquished shall bow down to their new grand ruler.
Your maniacal plans make sense to you and you alone. How about this, Nadia? Instead of doing something completely nonsensical, why don't we just go on a normal date?
Oh! You're such a killjoy, S. Can't you just loosen up for once in your... Wait, did you just...
There's a lot of two-person events here. In fact, there's almost too many. And I have my suspicions as to who's behind that. But hey, I'm not complaining. It works out well for us, don't you think? Now let's get out there and show everyone we have the strongest bond in the whole wide world. Come on, let's go. Damn, dog.
Okay.
You've been staring off into space for a while now. Something wrong? Not really, but if you'd really like to know what's going on my mind, I've just been thinking that I don't have to try to be a replacement for Ace anymore. Oh, I see. That's it?
Is an annual
What do I do? S is acting really, really weird.
Calm yourself. This is the part where you keep a level head.
You're right. It's just a date with S. I'm going on a date with... my mind's gone totally blank. I don't know what to do.
I can see that. In that case, why not let Swin take the lead?
Oh, all right.
She certainly knows how to pursue, but how to react when being pursued is evidently uncharted territory. She really is quite cute. That's adorable, man. She absolutely just folded like a deck of cards, man. Yeah, she did. She just absolutely broke. She was just like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And then cafeteria down over yonder window, right? Yeet. Yo!
Kasim? I've been thinking a lot about what you said back in Longport, and, well, I don't think I've quite figured out the answer just yet. But I know I will eventually. I'll find a path that's true to my flame.
Very good. One must be prudent when deciding the course of their life. Now that you have found your center, I have no doubt that you will one day arrive at the answer you are searching for.
Right. You're doing great, Fairy.
She most certainly is. Now then, I suggest we set aside the more serious matters and focus on enjoying the festival. Shall we find something to eat?
Heck yeah! I I hardly ever get to spend time with you bunch. So let's see some smiles. Sure, I'll smile like the best of them. Thanks, Reset. You too, Mirabelle. That goes for you too, Cossum. Don't forget that you promised to spend the whole day with me. Yo, man. We're definitely playing Grid Hackers and Quiz King tournament after this, back to back. And Fairy and Reset will be coming with, of course. That sound like a plan? You ask as if we had any choice in the matter. Not that I would object, mind you. I intend to keep that promise I made. You're even more animated than usual, Mirabelle. I will gladly accept your invitation. I always enjoy spending time with you. I'm glad Fairy was able to communicate her feelings to Cossum. Yeah, me too. It's not very often I get the chance to enjoy leisurely conversations like this. Earlier, we even had an opportunity to take in all the sights of the festival together. Mirabelle and Mr. Alfayette have been acting a bit peculiar, however. Well, if what I suspect is true, then I will happily cheer them on. Hell yeah, dog! Breaking that affection is a valid response. It is. It's very true. Noit, what's good, man? How are you? Happy Thursday, muchacho. Happy time zones. Shit, bro. Cronkite down there? I see you. I just need to find the last remaining... I mean, unless that's all of them. No, because I've only gotten 2, right? Excuse me, sorry.
Volunteers from the sports clubs have set up some food stalls in the courtyard.
Oh, it's
as well
upstairs.
as a one-on-one basketball game.
Thought I saw more outside. It's this gosh darn map.
Challengers out there, we've got prizes that are up for grabs. Why not give it a try?
Oh, I hear some voices coming from inside there. I think it's Ren and Miss Matilda and Miss Toa by the sounds of it. Hey, you want to poke your head in there? Be happy to join you. Then, perhaps I should step away for a bit. It might sound odd coming from me, given my own personal circumstances, but he is family. I think you two should take some time to talk. He might be right. I'll let you take it from here. So, want to go in? Yes. You've changed quite a bit, but you know what they say. The more things change, the more they stay the same. I'm beginning to believe I'll always be the naive student I used to be in your eyes, Miss Matilda. Oh, hi, Agnès. Hello, Mr. Arkwright. Ah, you're finally here. Let me put on some more tea for you. Oh, no, that's okay. You don't have to do that. Well, I shouldn't be leaving the nurse's office empty for too long, so I'd better be going. Please, take your time and enjoy yourselves. I wish you all the best, Mr. President. Thank you. Please, take care of yourself. I didn't realize that you knew Miss Matilda. She's been on faculty since my days at this academy. She helped me a great deal during that time of my life. I assume the same could be said for you and Mr. Kincaid, yes? Indeed, she has been something of an advisor to the student council for a very long time. Oh, and she was also a bit of a caretaker for a certain problem child whose antics caused the poor woman no end of undue stress. Is that so? I can easily picture that. Yeah, I'll admit, I was a bit of a troublemaker. Hey, wait! You're one to talk! You caused her a lot of headaches yourself, and I bet Ren did too! Anyway, what brings you here today, Mr. President? The last time we spoke, Oh. Don't worry, Agnès. I've known all about you and your dad since before I came to the Republic. I also remember what happened back then. Oh, you did? I'm guessing the same goes for you, Mr. Prez? Correct.
I remember everything that happened quite clearly. By the way, I also heard all about your exploits with the Garden Master from Kincaid. Part of the reason I came here today was to thank you in person. Even if that coup d'etat ultimately didn't come to fruition, the fact remains that you saved the capital and dispelled the shadows of our past that would have no doubt consumed our present. Oh. I wish I could take all the credit, but I can't. I had a bit of help with that. I trust the items that were passed down to my daughter from my mother-in-law proved useful in that situation. If so, then as your father and his family, I'd like to express just how grateful I am.
Dad?
Well, if you really are so grateful, then how about you show it by giving me some money? Of course, considering it never happened and cannot be disclosed to the public, I'm afraid I'm unable to provide you with any, remuneration.
Restitution? Remuneration? What the fuck, man? Getting just slaughtered by my own language. It's absolutely killing me.
Yeah, payment. Yeah, just say that, man. Golly. Yeah, damn, you're a pinching cheapskate.
Why must you always be so difficult, Dad?
Like Billy Madison trying to spell risotto? Yeah. Raruto? Those are Z's. Well, they look like R's to me. It's not fair. Risotto's not a word. He's a baseball player.
Do you want to try the word buzz?
I hate school and I hate all of you. He jests. We prepared a small reward. This is where having a secret reserve fund comes in handy. It isn't much, so I suggest you keep him on a short leash. Otherwise, he'll spend it all in one place.
Understood. Will do.
No, I won't. Do you not trust my daughter, Mr. Arkwright? Is her work performance not satisfactory? Oh, and if memory serves, when you visited our home at the end of last year, you only stayed for a slice of cake and left in quite a huff. We should arrange a time where we can sit and talk frankly, man to man. Perhaps we could book a sauna session. Yo, you're into saunas? Wait, no, I don't want to. Hey, what the hell are you doing with your Zypha, Renee? Why, I'm simply putting in a reservation at a private sauna that opened recently. I don't remember saying that I agreed to any of this.
Try not to let this get to you, Van. Well, at least we were able to shift the conversation away from the subject of the Genesees. Agreed. Well, in any case, I feel a little more at ease now that... now, I guess he really is a father at heart. Although I can't help but be a little worried about where things will go from here. Me too. That plan of his, whatever it entails, has been progressing for the past 2 years now. We still know very little about it, but I wouldn't be surprised if he makes an announcement about it before long.
Afterwards, Van left the student council office, parted ways with Agnès, and met back up with Elaine. There it is. Good, we got our 5th. However, I'm going to go to Andalusia. Either that, like I have to go out into the courtyard. Maybe. Yeah, dude, I must have them all. So here goes.
Well then, shall we?
Of course I know how to rope in, Van. All right, yeah, we're good to go now. Pardon me. Hey, we're back, and we managed to get all 4 participants.
Really? It would appear that they arrived just in time for introductions.
Yeah. I came like you told me to.
I must say this is quite the lineup.
Excellent! First off, I'd like to thank you all for joining us on such a sudden request.
Aren't you the owner of Monmar? And you're that one from the restaurant over in Longport. Oh, and you're that baker Mr. Holland's been raving about. To think that you even convinced the proprietor of La Burle Boutique to join as well. I have no doubt this will be a competition for the ages. I know we're only filling in for big leagues, but I'll make sure to give it my all. Yes, I shall do my utmost to succeed.
This is going to be one hell of a contest, that's for sure. I heartily agree. Well, since we're running out of time, why don't we get started on the preparations? I'll be distributing the materials to each of you.
Oh, before I forget, Arkwright Solutions, once again, I thank you for all your help. The event will begin shortly, so please see your way to the designated location. Roger that. Following a quick debriefing session and a short rehearsal, preparations were made to begin the event. Once everyone was ready, the curtains were finally raised on the Aramis Sweets contest. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Welcome once more to the Battle of Bakers, the Edith Sweets contest. This time, however, we plan to present to you a new version of our competition, the Aramis Sweets contest.
Oh, you made it.
Yeah, just barely. I heard that Grandpa's going to be making some sweets. I'm super excited to taste them. You're right, he is. Let's make sure to cheer him on. Bro, our Paulette, maybe it's just the camera. It looks like Maxim and her are holding hands, and I would love that. I'm sure Victor will have no issue in winning the judges over. Thanks for giving me a heads up about the contest starting, Agnès. I'm ready to report. And sorry you had to remind me to do my job. Got a little distracted by all the booths. That's all right. I'm just glad that you made it in time. And now, without further ado, allow me to introduce the first round of our contest. Our beginning theme will be a sweet fit for students. Those judging our contest this time will be a few Aramis students as well as some recent alumni. As both the former student council president and representative of the graduates, I will do all that I can to act as a strict and impartial judge. Well, I'm just glad to be here. But don't worry, I take the quality of my sweets super seriously. I'll make sure to judge them well. I look forward to seeing what everyone decides to make. Honestly, I don't really know much about sweets, though. I'm not sure why I was chosen for all this. Why don't you just quit then? That way I can give everyone perfect scores. I'm sure that'll give my transcript a boost. What a fucking brown-noser. What the heck are you mumbling about? Odette certainly seems excited. Oh man, I wanted to be a judge too.
Yeah, wish they would have asked me.
No kidding, just the smell's making me hungry.
Instructor Sarah? Well, shaken fam, my beloved. How goes it, dude? How are you? Hope all is well on your side of the interwebs. Pardon me, and the throat clears is awful. I think we're all set now. The two contestants with the highest scores in the first round will earn the right to participate in our finals. And with that, let us proceed to introducing the contestants and their desserts. Played like 10 hours of Clear Obscure today, super good. Yo, man, anybody that I have like talked to, like either in stream Discord or just like buds online, have all like sang its overwhelming praise. So that's awesome to hear. Glad that you're another one that's enjoying it, dude. First, coming all the way from Liberal to share with us its flavors, we have Lila. Hello, everyone. It's wonderful to meet you. The dish I prepared today is my flowery gelato. It uses the essence of one of Liberal's edible flowers to create a fragrant and sweet treat. Please enjoy. Made from Liberal, huh? Never expected someone like that to be participating. Judges gorge themselves on gelato. This is delicious. The floral scent is simply remarkable. Oh, you're right, and the texture is great too. And that's not to mention how light the aftertaste is. The aroma isn't overpowering either. Yes, I guess it's all right. The ingredients seem to balance each other out pretty well. Honestly, you could probably serve this at some high-class restaurant. She sounds so confident. Has she been a judge before? Although the flavor is indeed rather elegant, it's likely to prove displeasing. Blah 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 blah. Food contest. Well, there you have it. Let's continue with our next contestant. His shop spent its fair share of time in the spotlight recently. Please welcome our owner, Gateau de Dunay. I can't. I'm over it. I'm over it. You can just give me the answer. I'm done. I'm done with. Sorry. I'm out. I'm out on cooking side quests. I'd much rather go and find 35 fucking kittens. You can pick any one of the three. Pistachio Spring Soiree, Homemade Tarte Tatin, Snowfall, San Bouzen. I would much rather this be the finale and they just give us a bunch of like fetch quests. Like, go find my missing dog, missing cat. Okay, no problem. You got it.
That takes care of that.
Perfecto.
Reward deposited.
Good, give me the moolah.
Van's food reactions were, I'm sure they were, and I'm real sorry to anybody that just wanted to see them. I'm over like the food. Food judging. I'll cook food, no problem. Then I'm over like the food judging. It goes on too long for me. Shador is sliding. Where are they, or what are they at? Or what pick are they at?
A card battle tournament is being held in a classroom in the left wing on the first floor.
Oh, so they're at pick 21. So it's what? It's Pittsburgh's pit?
Resident Game Master? Then I invite you to come by and try your luck.
Took a defensive tackle? Damn, man. Shador really gonna go second round, huh? Wow.
Alrighty.
That means Aaron's going to Pittsburgh. You know that, right? All right, so yeah, okay, so now perfect timing. Now we're gonna hammer out all of our Hyperion. CP plus N when recovering allies. Oh, so that's got to be good for Agnès, right? Or actually, you know what? No, because that would be good for... Excuse me again, sorry. No, this is perfect for the Eagles. The team trades up to 32 to take them, like with Lamar Jackson. I mean, I guess they could. Wait, when did I get another... Okay, sorry, sidetracked. No, I was gonna give it to... Yeah, here we go. Pardon me again. Giants probably got the best player in the draft this year. Super surprising. Abdul Carter. Yeah, so now we're bonding events. Let's do it to it. We're gonna save our 5 that we're gonna do are Kincaid, Elaine, Swin and Nadia, Aaron, and Agnès. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Let the games begin. Trying to bail, eh, Renee? Well, isn't this a familiar scene? Reminds me of our days in school. Though, as I recall, you could always land in trouble with Mr. Powell for cutting classes. And you always played things by the book. On the surface, anyway. As long as your student council work was neat as a pin, you could slack off with no one the wiser. Naturally, moderation and discretion are key when it comes to flouting the rules. Well, I'm waiting for an explanation on why Mr. Ex-Student Council Press is skipping out on his alma mater school fest. Play your cards wrong and I just might tag along. Ever the busybody, aren't we? Still, perhaps this is for the better. Come with me, I'll give you a ride. Holy shit! A top of the line Etos sports car? When the hell did you snag this beaut? This is one of the more modest. This is on the more modest end, really. Now go on, take a seat. Bah! I'm gonna see how comfy this thing is, and no matter how much it kills me inside. So, this is the place? Guess I should have seen it coming. What, is some artist you like putting on a show? Oh, I'm not in the audience today. My musical peers and I had promised to meet here. We'd booked a short window of time for an impromptu session, you see. That's so. Yes, but as luck would have it, all of them are now otherwise engaged. This happens from time to time, so I intended to drop by and cancel our reservation. But that was before I had you accompanying me. Do you still remember how to play the guitar? Last time I did was back at Aramis, and even when I only plucked around a bit when helping out with club stuff. No way I'll be anywhere near as good as the rest of your circle. Oh, I don't expect you to be. Come along. If you insist. Hell yeah, man. Van's just gonna shred now? Van borrowed an instrument from the concert hall. He and Kincaid then decided to jam out to an empty audience for a bit. Bro. Is that fucking Geddy Lee I see? Good lord. Damn, we got a pro here. You never let yourself get rusty, huh, Renee? And you're keeping up well for being so out of practice. Maybe we could even include you in one of our concerts. Hold up. You've actually played for a crowd before? Don't get distracted. We're moving straight into the next song. Got it. This is great, dude. So, you met some other musicians on the Orbital Net? Yes, we started out by meeting up offline to share in our mutual love of music. Our group gets along famously despite coming from different walks of life and spanning a wide range of ages. Each of us does what we can to carve out a little space in our busy lives to gather, chat, and play whatever comes to mind. It makes for a nice occasional reprieve. So, you get to just do your thing, no strings attached. That sounds right up my alley. Can't say I ever pictured you getting yourself into a friend group like that, though. I guess even after all these years, there's still a lot I don't know about you. Is it really so strange? I like to think that I make a strong effort to maintain my social life. Besides, one should never judge a book by its cover. You, Elaine, and myself all have sides to ourselves that we kept from one another. That was as true then as it is now. Well, yeah, I ain't trying to say otherwise. But even apart from that, for whatever reason, I've always had a hard time imagining what you're like outside of work. It's as if you've always got this wall around you, Renee. That's the best way I can put it. The girl I'd been seeing told me the same thing recently. Just another occupational hazard, I suppose. It's that cliche, like he loves his work more than, he like loves the girl or something like that. You haven't gotten on my case for not calling you Kincaid even once today. That ain't the only way you haven't been yourself either. Take your reservation for this place. Normally, you'd just cancel it and go about your business. What, did something happen between you and your lady? Wait, seriously? I was half joking there. I never had much opportunity to see her this year. Tight schedules are a given considering my role as presidential aide, but that isn't much of an excuse. She said she could never tell what was going through my head. That's rough. Let me guess, she was supposed to come to your jam session today. Yes, I had planned to introduce her to my fellow musicians. In a sense, the fact that they have other commitments is a blessing in disguise. Our split was mutual. It's, if that's any consolation, many relationships just aren't meant to last. That said, I almost wish that she had slapped me even once. Bro, Renee's into that kinky shit. Let's go, dog. All right. I sure wish she had slapped me and maybe choked me once or twice. Why so silent all of a sudden? Did my point about ill-fated relationships hit a little too close to home? Jackass. Don't try to play it off by dissing me. Anyway, break's over. Let's bring this house down. How about we do something that goes extra hard next? Like the punk rock stuff we used to try back in high school. You mean the song that we were considering for the festival? Doesn't exactly feel appropriate at our current age. Since when? A few birthdays ain't gonna change who you are inside. Or are you scared my guitar is gonna upstage your bass? My brush strumming technique was pretty sick. I never called it a bad idea. Count me in. And so the two of them resumed their jam session. This is great.
The music, however, was much more intense than what they had played before break. I can't talk tonight, I'm sorry. Despite the occasional bungled phrase, they continued playing to their heart's content. Oof. I got a bit overboard there. My fingers are starting to feel a little like shredded meat. So quick to complain, you could learn a thing or two from my group mates. We have a member with more zeal in advanced age than most youths, another in a managerial position at a major corporation, and so forth. Pretty impressive. Almost makes it sound like you're networking on the side. I haven't a clue what you mean. Nevertheless, my spirits do feel lighter now. Glad to hear it. You ever want to jam again, just say the word and I'll be there. I know venting ain't really your thing, but I don't mind lending an ear when you need it. It doesn't matter if you're the oldest in our group. Don't forget that you've got people in your corner, me and Elaine included. Besides, knowing you, it won't be long before you meet a new catch. But hey, if you need help fishing around, I'm only a 4 SPG away. Something funny about that? No, I was laughing at my own immaturity. Especially if my dishonorary little brother is trying to console me. I never thought I'd see the day. You truly have grown, Ben. Here you go, treat me like a little kid again. But hey, if you do meet someone new, maybe introduce her to us this time, all right, Renee? That's Kincaid to you. And how are you and Elaine faring? Unless you've been making progress with a certain young lady in your employ? The hell I have! Why you always gotta turn things around on me? And so the pair left the concert hall. They then rode back in Kincaid's car to reunite with their companions, bickering all the way as old friends often do.
Now you're the one comforting me. Ooh, the script has been flipped. I suppose that's proof of how much you've grown. Anyhow, we should do this again sometime.
Hell yeah.
We can even drag Elaine along.
Yes. Next up, Aaron. Upon splitting off from the rest of the group, Van decided to consider spending time with one of his friends. After taking the time to track him down, he and Aaron arranged to meet somewhere on Station Street. Cut this shit already. Oh. Guess you do remember my face. Figured you'd be a little happier to see me after 10 years, Ronnie. Wait a minute. Who the fuck is talking? Is it supposed to be Aaron talking or this guy talking? Okay, no, okay, all right. I was like, are they really just gonna call Aaron the red-haired guy? I was like, come on, like, are we past that, please? Don't you dare call me that! What the hell are you doing here anyway? What, I'm not allowed to check up on how my kid's doing? Holy shit, are you fucking kidding me? I've been looking high and low for you, only to be led to eat at the Vault places. Man, you sure got big, though. You're the spitting image of Yufa when she... Keep my mother's name out of your damn mouth! This sure sounds like a lively reunion. Lovely reunion. Van. There a reason we're meeting up in some back alley? You're not the only one with a nose for sniffing out trouble. I've been hearing rumors that this asshole was in town. Just followed him around and here I am. You must be the Spriggan. Thanks for keeping an eye on my son for so long. Man, you sure are the talk of the town. Anyway, I'm Leroy, Aaron's father. Holy shit, man. Van Arkwright, it's a real pleasure. Don't start acting all responsible. And you, stop trying to get friendly. No need to be so hostile, Aaron. I'd just like to get along with the man who my son's been working for. You see, there's actually one other reason I came to the capital. Lend me some Miro, will ya? Just enough to get me back on my feet. Please, I'm begging here. I ended up owing some money to a couple of real nasty guys, and now they've got it out for me. If I don't pay them back with interest, your old man's gonna be 6 ards under before you know it. Come on, Ronnie, we're family, right? We're supposed to be able to count on one another. If you don't have the funds now, maybe you can get an advance payment for your boss here. Shut up. You disgusting piece of shit. You haven't changed at all. You're not even sorry for all the crap you put my mother through. Get lost and don't let me see your face ever again. Well, that's how it is, huh? Well, I guess that's that. Suppose my business here is finished then. See you around, Mr. Arkride. If you're looking for a place to lay low, you could probably try the Blacklight District. Got plenty of folks down there in the same boat. Oh, I've heard of that place. I'm sure I'll be all right at home. I'll be right at home, excuse me. Didn't you say you never had a dad? Yeah, and? Not like that useless piece of shit ever acted like one. My mom was a rising star in the world of Eastern theater. And all the slime ever did was waste her savings on booze and gambling. She went through hell because of him. In the end, though, he got on the wrong side of the Liu family and they drove him out of town. I think it was about 6 or so. And now he shows up over a decade later just to ask for more money. Maybe it's not my place to say, but it's kind of hard to believe he's your dad. I guess the hair color kind of gives it away, though. That's what pisses me off the most. No matter how much I try to distance myself from him, we will still share the same blood. I'll never understand why Mom ever cared for that guy. Still, you gotta wonder, why'd he come searching for you now of all times? Huh? Weren't you listening? He wanted to sponge some Mira off me. But why would he try to reunite with his son now after 10 years of silence? Doubt he's dumb enough to think you'd be all smiles. I don't think he ever actually believed you'd agree to pay off his debt. Well, I'm sure that there was a tiny part of him hoping it'd all go his way, of course. What are you trying to say? Nothing really. Just wondering if you're actually feeling okay about all this. That bastard ruined your mom's life, right? Figured you'd like to sock him across the jaw at least. But I guess the whole thing was pretty unexpected. I'm sure that you were just trying to put all the pieces together. Still, it's not like the little conqueror of, Loosu, former child prodigy and genius of Eastern theater, to let someone off the hook like that. And that being said, if you did want to give your dad what for, I wouldn't mind helping out. You're one hell of an instigator, you know that? You're right, though. That was pretty out of character for me. Let's see if we can track the asshole down. That's more like it. My guy. Yo, man. Sweet dreams, my dear prince. Glad that you're vibing, man. Sometime later. Oh, shoot. You really thought you could hide from us, old man? Hand over the mirror, dirtbag. Hey, now! Let's just all calm down a little, yeah? I'm a good-looking man. If you mess up my moneymaker, you'll never get your mirror back. Yeah. What have we here? A family picture, huh? That's not... Oh, why so flustered, Leroy? It's not like we don't know who your little boy is. Took the liberty of digging into your background quite some time ago, after all. We also know that you're just a good-for-nothing who got chased out of Longport. At first, we thought that you were a little more than some deadbeat dad, but I think we might have just have a use for you. Missy Sao used us as pawns, and Gaolong left us for the dogs. The Lai family's practically in shambles. Taking advantage of someone like you is our best chance of getting out of this hole. Not only to get one over on the Lus and the Lees, but Aaron too. Come on, Leroy, what do you say? Mind drawing your son out for us? We might even forgive all your debt. Hell, you already abandoned him once. I'm sure a second time won't hurt. Maybe it'll help if you just look at it as getting revenge on the Lus. Oh shit, you bastard! Look, there's no need to threaten my family. I'll get you your mirror back. But as far as Ronnie's concerned, no way am I letting you guys lay a finger on him. You think we're giving you a choice here? Oh shit. And down goes Holyfield. Looks like you still haven't learned your place. You don't get to refuse. Just shut up and do what you're told. You guys just don't know when to quit. Aaron? And the Spriggan? So you found us, huh? You've played right into our... Shut up. Ronnie. Let's make this quick. Right.
So it was the Lai family that was after you. Man, these guys are like cockroaches. Boo! You two really saved my behind. Say, Ronnie, where'd you learn to fight like that? Those guys were nothing compared to... Don't start acting all excited, slimeball. What the hell's up with that picture of yours anyway? Thought you could just flash it at me and all would be forgiven? Aaron, calm down. You know, on the way over, I was trying to figure out what was really behind your dad's arrival. But I think I've finally landed on the truth. The anniversary of your wife's death was at the end of the last year, right? With me being shut out of Longport, I've never had the chance to visit Yufa's grave. And I'd heard rumors that Aaron had been doing business in the capital recently. So I figured if I could pay my wishes to her, I could at least go see the son she left behind. Of course I say that, but the whole bit about wanting to borrow Samira was true too. See, I'd been trying to find a spring lily like the ones that grow over in the eroded cave. Had a hell of a time trying to find a real one though. Think you'd be willing to place it at her grave for me? Screw you! If you cared about her so much, then why didn't you do anything when she was still alive? It doesn't matter if the Liu family forced you out. You should have been there for us. Whatever. Now that we've talked, I think I finally understand. Roughing you up's not going to fix the mess you made. I'll take care of the flower for you. Don't think Mom would want to turn it down anyway. Now get out of here, you fucking loser. Guess I'll see myself out then. You can leave the Lai family's goons to us. Oh shit, Ashen? Oh, and Sao. Look at that. What are you guys doing here? How come you never told us that these Lai guys were still lurking around? Well, they pose very little trouble to Heyu, eh? Why would we bother? I didn't think they'd be making deals with Leroy, though, of all people. Well, I suppose we have them by the tail now. Might as well root the last of them out. I'm sure the Lee family will take care of them, right? Along with all the extortion schemes they've been running. Indeed. We'll work together to clean up this riffraff. I trust that will help keep our relationship affable as well. Sheesh, you two make it sound so easy. Does that mean my debt to the Lai family's being wiped out? Talk about a lucky break. I'd say you don't even deserve it, but I'm sure you have plenty of other debts to pay off, huh? That's correct. There seem to be a fair number of debt collectors on the hunt for him at this very moment. In fact, I believe I've heard they've started gathering in the capital. You really don't know when to quit, do you? Well, I suppose that means I should be off. Ronnie, Mr. Spriggan, make sure you take good care of yourselves. And so Leroy disappeared once more into the unknown, taking great care to cover his tracks behind him. Ashen and Sal left as well to deal with the remaining Lai family members. With the others gone, both Van and Aaron decided to take the chance to regroup with their friends. Shit. I hate that you got to see all my dirty laundry. Well, it sure took long enough anyway. I'm glad that we got it all out in the open, though. You know, even with all his problems, he's still the man your mother chose to love. You just have to accept the fact that he's your blood. You stop acting like you have all the answers. I'll never forgive him for what he put my mom through. But if I just left it at that, I feel like I would have walked away with a lot more regrets. Honestly, I'm sort of glad you talked me into going after him. I think I'll go ahead and consider that a victory then. Man, you really are growing up. Don't touch me, creep. Perfect. I hope that's the way it ended. No, it's not. I was going to say that literally, like, that would have been a perfect way to end it between the two of them. Truth be told. Hang on. I'm invisible, 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 sorry. And scene. Guess he really did inherit that spirit. I'm so sorry, Ronnie. I wish it would have ended with me. Still, with all those friends of yours, I'm sure you'll do just fine. Not that I have much room to speak. Damn.
Blood isn't everything, but I guess my connection to him is still important. Guess I have you to thank for... No, forget it.
Hot dog. Piccolo, what's up, man? You're not my real dad? Dad, Aaron, the bulldog away, the legend, the leg end of Divorce, Trails of Mana 2064. Yeah, that was another good one, Alistair, for sure. Van parted ways with his companions for a short while, and he then headed to Tryon Tower to meet up with Agnès.
Then, Agnès, a pleasure to see you again. Good day, Professor Hamilton.
Yeah, it's been what, 2.5 weeks now?
I apologize for calling you over here, what with the school festival keeping you occupied, but I felt that it was important that I'd return this to you, Agnès. So without further ado, here you are.
Oh, shit.
Thank you, Professor.
You've pretty much done all the probing that you can so far on why the Genesis stopped working, right? Any development we should know about?
No, sadly, not even after using my connections at the Institute to run it through every instrument at our disposal. I failed to glean any new facts, let alone the root cause behind the inexplicable phenomena we've observed so far. Nevertheless, I'm of the mind to continue the investigation.
Sorry to put you through so much trouble, but we'd really appreciate it if you could. There are still so many things that we have yet to understand. But we need to do so in order to prepare for what lies ahead.
I can see much of your forebears in you. Clearly, Professor Epstein's spirit lives on, as does Lilia's.
Lilia? That's Agnès' grandma, right?
Yes, though I never got the chance to meet her myself. According to my great-grandfather's diary, she used to go to and from the laboratory all the time. Indeed, I believe Lilia was around 10 years old back then. She was strong of heart, smart as a whip, and compassionate to boot. Oftentimes, she would make tea for her father and us disciples. On occasion, her spontaneous comments would even lead to breakthroughs in our research. The girl certainly did wonders for our motivation.
Sounds a lot like how Yume is for us. Or Yumes is for us.
You may be right there. Thank you for sharing, Professor. This is a joy to hear. My grandmother had already passed when I was born, you see, so I never knew her all that well. Though my mother told me that she was a kind and dauntless woman who raised her single-handedly. I see that description fits Lilia to a T. All in all, however, I nor the other disciples can tell you very much about her. That's due in particular to the way she vanished right after the professor's death, leaving only a note behind.
For real?
I heard a bit about this. Half of my grandmother's life is completely unaccounted for. At the time, the guild was still in its infancy. When they failed to find her, the search was called off. So imagine my shock when I first met you, her granddaughter in Basel. In any case, you already know Catra is like family to me, so don't ever feel as though you have to be a stranger, dear. And that goes for you as well, Van. Even if it has nothing to do with the Genesis, you're welcome to reach out in times of need.
Appreciate it. Might even happen sooner than we think.
Please let me know if there's anything I can do to help you too, Professor. Also, we'd love to have you at this year's school festival if you'd be willing. It's shaping up to be a spectacular event thanks in part to Catra's contribution. Ah, yes. Esmeralda has been telling me all about it. I'll try my best to make time for a visit.
Well, we picked up the Genesis. Ready to head back to the academy?
About that. It's not as if we're in any hurry. Do you suppose that we could stick around for just a while longer? To tell you the truth, I'd actually been wanting to come here with you at some point.
Oh yeah? Now that you bring it up, I guess this is the first time that we've been up here together. It was pretty packed back at the festival anyway, so I could use some time away from the crowds. No harm in hanging back and taking a look around.
Great, thanks, Van.
And so Van and Agnès enjoyed a leisurely stroll along the observation deck. If you put on a wig, you could cosplay Hamilton. I'm sure I could cosplay just about anybody with hair if I put on a wig. They then decided to take in the city sights from one of the telescopes.
Let's see, if I turn it over in this direction... Aha! Old Town spotted. I'm pointed right at the office of Monmar.
Seriously? You got sights for Selge around? And that's the first place you pick?
Well, it's important to me. I always look there whenever I do this. Even on my days off from work, I worry about whether you're eating a balanced diet or not.
What are you, my nosy sister-in-law? Good luck keeping a food diary on me from way up here.
Let's look over there next.
I can't get comfortable tonight, man. Don't know what or why, but I just can't seem to do it.
The marché is lively as ever today. No matter how much they modernize the rest of the city, this slice of it never seems to change.
You a long-time customer or something? Thought your house was over in the 10th district.
Well, really, my mother would only take me shopping there every so often when I was little. But there were other occasions such as birthdays, holidays, or the rare times when my father made space in his busy schedule to come home early. The two of us would poke our heads into one stall after another, deliberating over what to eat. We used to have so much fun back then.
Warms your heart to think about it. Excuse me.
There's Dirk Memorial Park. My father used to drive me there as a child so we could take Alphonse for a walk.
Oh, your pet dog? I met him at the end of last year when I dropped you off at that one time, right? Second I petted the guy, he started clinging and roughhousing like no tomorrow. Almost thought I'd never shake myself free.
He's usually so quiet around anyone outside our family, too. I guess he took a special liking to you. You're free to stop by and keep him company if you'd like.
What, and just stroll right into the president's house? Yeah, I'll cross that bridge when I get to it.
And there's Artemis Academy over in the Albert district.
If the festival's this busy on the first day, you're gonna be swamped all the way to the last.
Oh, I'll make it through somehow.
What's up?
Don't laugh, but I was just thinking, wow, I'm actually a student here. Even now, it still hits me. I suppose it's because this is where my mother and father first met.
Huh, that's news to me.
The story goes that my grandmother was working at the student store at the time. Being a single parent, she got permission to bring her daughter, Sophie, my mother, to work with her. My father had only just enrolled at the academy when they first got acquainted. From there, we wound up becoming a family friend of sorts.
Almost sounds like it was fated to be. Though I'm guessing that there was a bit of an age gap there, huh?
Yes, 8 years to be exact. It wasn't long after they met that they became almost like siblings. But as they grew up alongside one another, their shared feelings slowly blossomed into love. Then one day they came here to the observation deck where my father finally proposed to her.
That's so. Almost poetic considering that your great-granddad was the one who designed this tower to begin with. I guess that must make it pretty special to you.
Yes. In a way, it symbolizes the bond between the two sides of my family, the Claudells and the Gramharts. Shortly after I came along, my father's political career took off. He became busy while I began feeling lonely. So my parents made an effort to clear out their schedules to bring me to Tryon Tower.
That's a really good picture.
My mother talked about all sorts of things while we were here. She told me about life with my grandmother, and about how she met my father. About how the three of them would often visit the tower. About the irreplaceable moments she and my father created together. About the guilt he felt over missing my birthday due to his military duties. About how overjoyed he was when he first held me in his arms. About how elated she was when he finally proposed. And all the while, my father would have a faint, uncharacteristic blush on his face. Admittedly, a lot of the things she said were too difficult for me to understand at that age. But I always loved seeing her smile spread from cheek to cheek over every new tale she recounted about my father and grandmother. It's not quite the same as my great-grandfather's diaries, but hearing those stories about my family meant so much to me. It gave me hope that someday I'd meet my own special someone and get a chance to share this place with them too.
Agnès.
Overdramatic, I know. No need to take it too seriously.
Nah, it's a nice sentiment. I'm almost jealous. This tower basically ties your family together. Even the grandmother you never met in person.
My thoughts exactly. Regardless of the circumstances, my mother and father crossed paths, fell in love, and had me. This place is always here as a reminder to put my faith in the bonds that connect us as a family. That's a thing I truly love about it. But ever since I started helping you with your Spriggan work, it's taken on another meaning. You, me, and the others have been all over Edith, solving 4 SPG after 4 SPG, and now looking over the city from here fills me with pride over everything we've accomplished. I think about the many times my family took in the same view, and how I'm striving to protect it with my own 2 hands. I'm just so glad I joined Arkwright Solutions. That's why I want to give you credit where it's due, and not just when it comes to gathering all the Genesees. Thank you, Van, for everything. It's because you helped me grow as a person that I'm able to feel this way, and that's worth the world to me.
Come on now, haven't we been over this? Any growth you've made is of your own doing. You're the one who leapt into my line of business and took whatever you could from the experience. You were tenacious like nothing else, sticking to your guns until you got what you were after. Honestly, I never could have imagined how far you'd go. When I up and vanished last year, you came after me without a moment's hesitation. And as if that wasn't enough, you rose up against a being capable of rocking this world to its core and gave him a piece of your mind.
We were talking to Van, not you! We don't care about you in the slightest! So get out of our sight and return Van to us at once!
I don't think it's a stretch to say that, if nothing else, your strength has pulled me through my fair share of scrapes. So much so that I went from nearly giving up on myself to holding on no matter what. Point is, you're dead wrong if you think your gratitude is a one-way street.
Van?
Like I said before, me taking your request to find the Genesees came with some special conditions, so I'm counting on you to hold up your end of the bargain as my assistant.
Yes, sir. Happy to be of service as always, Van.
After that, Van and Agnès decided to leave the tower behind and head back to see the rest of their friends.
I wonder if he realized what I was hinting at.
I mean, of all the things that always go over my head, that didn't. I knew what she was getting at. Not shocked in the slightest, Agnès. Well aware. Yes, Philly, my thoughts exactly. In my, in emote form, that's exactly.
Van's 25 now, so I know we're a bit far apart. But my parents had the same 8-year gap between them that we do. Of course, I still have a long way to go before I can measure up to him. It's only a matter of time, though. I'm sure of it.
Agnès, you coming or what?
Be right there.
I mean, I'll be completely honest with you.
I want to make the most of everything you and the others have taught me. so I'm going to keep working hard. And while I do that, I hope I can stay by your side. I know I'm still inexperienced, but I'm looking forward to whatever comes next.
I also had to text my way into that one. Yeah, like I didn't pick Agnès's because I thought it was gonna take some kind of like romantic twist. I truthfully just thought it was going to be more Genesis related. Giants traded back in the first and took Dart. Really? Bro, I saw Gruden's doing his thing with Barstool, and he's doing like the quarterbacks, thing like he always used to do. But I saw him with Jackson Dart, and he fucking ripped him apart. It was great. It was hilarious. It runs in the family. I hope if they decide to go that route, it can be like Tita and Agate. Johnny, I respect your opinion, and I really hope that they don't, personally. Imagine all the competition between Agnès, Elaine, and then for some reason Van ends up with Lucrezia by the end of the arc. A mature woman. Yeah, the first chunk of it was, for sure. Then we got a little bit of last chance romance. But Johnny, I hope you're doing well, dude. All right, we got our last two. He then reached out to Swin and Nadia, who had asked him to meet at Arkwright Solutions' office. Sorry.
Well met, Van Arkwright, Spriggan extraordinaire. To commemorate our final days in thy glorious capital, we do hereby challenge thee to a duel over the title of True Spriggan. Translation, please? Actually, she pretty much covered it. Come on, play along. This could be our last chance.
Okay, here we go. All right, I'll bite. So, explain this duel over the title of True Spriggan business. Well, that part was just her being dramatic.
Remember when you made us substitute Spriggans right after we came to Edith? It's been a wild ride since then, and I mean wild. Now here we are with everything we asked for and more.
We don't want to set a bad example for Lapis or for our boss by taking advantage of your hospitality, though. So we felt the need to prove ourselves, and who better to do it against than you, Van?
Spriggan stuff's pretty close to our usual work already, so a 4SPG showdown sounded like a good way to settle things. And if we should vanquish thee, perchance we could lay claim to thy reputation as well.
Don't push your luck, but I get where you're coming from. You two deserve a little something for picking up the slack around here. I'll just treat this like a special 4SPG for my stand-ins. Just don't cry foul when I go full throttle. No better parting gift than showing you what a Spriggan's really made of.
We couldn't ask for more. Now you're talking.
From there, Van uses connections to get in touch with any collaborators of his who had time to spare. Then they put together a limited time half-price discount promotion to bring in more 4SPGs than ever before. The backs of the bulletin boards in every district ought to have requests from corner to corner by now. Whoever closes out the most of them within the time limit is the winner. You guys all set to go?
Ready when you are. Really casting a wide net though, huh?
I know this was our suggestion, but we're in for a lot more 4SPGs than we bargained for. You say that, but I had to trim the list quite a bit to get it down to just the suitable ones. I was already looking for a good excuse to get the finickier ones over with, so this worked out great.
Yeah, imagine a buzzkill it'd be to get an emergency call in the middle of tonight's live performance.
Well, all right. Hope you don't mind if we bring the heat then. You're on. No backing out now. Let the 4SPG showdown commence. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, I mean, I've only met a couple, like, here on stream, truth be told. And I try not to be, I try to be amicable. I try not to yuck somebody's yum. I don't want to be that fucking buzzkill. But yeah, it's not, bro, I don't see the Van Agnès ship, truth be told. And like the person that made the comment, and I'm not trying to sound, I don't mean to sound condescending, but he was like, well, you know, like, Van's he's perfect for Agnès because it shows his growth, like he gets beyond his past, he gets into the future, like beyond what him and Elaine had, and he has to move forward, and that's like the only way he can grow as a character. And I was just like, pass. Respectfully, pass. Super hard pass. It's like, no way. And so Van, Swin, and Nadia's duel began. Yeah, TZ, that was, again, like I said, I wasn't trying, I know I did like the voice and everything, and I'm not trying to be condescending at all. Like, people are gonna ship whoever the hell they want to ship. I get it, that's fine. But, like, their reasoning was that, like, Van would be perfect for Agnès because Elaine is Van's past and Agnès is Van's future, and in order for Van to, like, grow as a person, he needs to leave, like, the past in the past. And again, okay, like, that's great that if that's how you want to feel, that's how you want to think, but I just 1 gajillion% respectfully disagree. And I truly hope that that's not the route they go, because for me, it's Van and Elaine. Emmy, Elaine, my beloved, big sames, dude, for sure. Yeah, Your Highness, I'm with you, 110%. Gajillion%. She's coming your way, yes. Roger that. There. You're gonna be just fine. Booyah! Score 1 for the Dream Team. Goodness, what an impressive display. My sweet little Anna. Thank you ever so much for catching her. Yes! About that, are you really this cat's owner? You are a few syllables off from the name on her collar just now. And rumor has it that a shady catnapper's been snatching up purebreds to put on the market. That's, Oh, Angela, thank goodness you're all right. We got a runner! Ah! So now the mansion I am employed at has a massive rat infestation, and it's all my fault. If I don't do something about it, they'll fire me for sure. Can I count on you to handle this discreetly? So my hunch was right. The two of them are like a match made in heaven. Mind hanging around just a tick? The solution to your problem should be along in just a minute. Excuse me, but are you the Spriggan I keep hearing about? I could really use your expertise. All of the laboratory rats at the medical research facility I work for were inadvertently terminated. Is there any chance that you could set us up with a large quantity of them in short order? Did you say rats? Huh? Just so casually, it's just like, all right. That's 2 for 1. Getting a mountain of requests in has its perks sometimes. S, you think those cars have anything to do with that package we picked up a minute ago? Shoot, we're being tailed. I'll shake them off. Hang on tight, Nadia. Aye, aye. Just somebody save me. I think they've made it clear, very clear that dealing with his past will be the major crux of his arc, so that's a pretty shit take. Yeah, and you know, again, I've voiced how I feel for sure. Yeah, I don't personally agree with it. It's kind of like what Your Highness said, you know what I mean? Kid, grown up, pass. That and Elaine is a queen, for sure. Pipe down. I ain't looking to start anything, at least not if you clean out your blackmail data and hand it over. You had a good run up until now, coasting on the backs of others. I'd say it's about time for the piper to get paid. All right, just take it. That settles that. Now on to a separate request. This one involves getting tit for tat over the living hell you put your victims through. No, please! Waiting around here to ambush that crooked businessman isn't going as well as I had hoped.
Maybe he caught on and switched routes? I can recalculate his path, but we're kind of short on time.
What's this? Don't tell me that we're all working the same request.
Oh, hi, Van.
Guess we overlapped on this one. Well, ain't that a kick in the nuts? You two already got the jump on me. Not even the golden tip-off Ramadi had can make up for that. I'll just have to shift over to something else. Ah, well, keep up the good work out there.
Ramadi? That's his informant over in Riverside.
Might as well head over and take the freebie. Soon afterward, the alarm on everyone's Zyphas went off, signaling that the time limit for the showdown was up. They then returned to the office to report their respective results. So, the final tally is 11 4SPGs for me and 12 for you. The victory's yours. Damn, some professional I am. What's wrong? Those don't look like the faces of winners to me.
It's because this whole thing was rigged.
I'm with her on that. Of course it was. That informant you clued us in on was the only reason we were able to close that last request. Can't really say that point was earned fair and square. Hey, I'm the one who slipped up giving you a hint. You should be proud for not letting it pass you by. From where I stand, who solved what doesn't really matter as long as you stuck to the Spriggan way. Matter of fact, you did me a solid divvying up the workload, so thanks for that.
He got us hook, line, and stinker.
Yeah, we may have won the battle, but we lost the war the second we suggested dueling over 4 SPGs. You outfoxed us good, Van. You guys get so uptight over the weirdest things. Well, for all the areas we fall short in, we still managed to prove ourselves pretty decently.
Yep, I'd say so.
Actually, you never fully explained what it is you were trying to prove. Mind filling me in?
Like we said, these last several months have just been one freaking incident after another. Running into old colleagues from the gardens on Nemeth, seeing what looked like my brother back from the dead. And even that's got nothing on what went down with LP and S.
Everything worked out in the end, but it left us with some heavy questions to chew on. We started to wonder, would we ever escape our past? Or were we doomed to spend the rest of our days in darkness? I see.
That's what all of this boils down to. We wanted to prove that if we worked hard enough, that we can enjoy our lives in a way that sat right with us. Just like you do, Van.
Like me? Not that most people would call your way of life a respectable one. Don't I know it. I hear Elaine offered you two a place at the guild, though. Why not take her up on that? Yo, man! I would absolutely adore that. I want Van to be a Gralsritter, and Swin and Nadia to be bracers for sure. I would love that. Or if Van's gonna be a Gralsritter, like maybe Swin and Nadia could be squires. That'd be some shit, man.
Blah! And work myself into the ground all year round? I've got a lazing and loafing quota to keep.
Call me crazy, but I don't think her line of work is in our wheelhouse anyway. And that aside, there was one other thing we wanted to prove. To yourselves? No, to you, Van. We wanted to show how much we've grown over these past 2 years.
You had to help us out with just about everything back then, but now other people can lean on us for a change, don't you think?
Yeah, you two have come leaps and bounds, no doubt about it. Even if your past tries to haunt you again, I know you'll put it back in its place as many times as it takes. You've got the freedom to make whatever you want of your lives. This old town Spriggan will vouch for that any day of the week.
I know we're not leaving just yet, but I can tell that we won't be leaving any regrets behind. And the next time we meet up, we're gonna be twice, no, thrice as impressive as we are now.
Yeah, I can hardly wait already.
We might be hanging up
Man,
our
that was a quick
substitute
one.
Spriggan hats, but we'll never, ever forget the time we spent with you, Aggie, and everyone else.
I can't promise we'll always be available.
Yo,
But if you're ever in a bind, hit us up.
I
Next
didn't-
time, we'll be the ones handling a
I
4
thought I was-
SPG of yours.
thought I was gonna get him to mother of pearl.
No, I got Nadia, but not Swin.
That bums me out. I thought I was gonna be able to get both. Real talk. Yo, Instructor Sarah, my beloved. Thank you for the 5 months, dude. For real. Thank you very, very much. Yeah. Oh yeah. That was the game plan, fam. Save the best for last. Damn, dude. There's no other like extra mini games where I could get. Cause no, I've already done the movies. Right? Cause oh, that's a bummer, man. Fuck. Man, I was really I thought I was gonna get Swin up to. Because I don't have shoot, bro. All right, so hang on. I'm
Let's roll, gang.
I think you should talk to the people in the church first before you do the Elaine event, to be honest. I'll wait for Phil to push me in a direction. Please and thank you, TZ. He's normally real good about it.
Pick something already.
All right, bro. Wow. That new.
Take care out there.
I'm gonna see. We're gonna do some quick gamba to see if I can't rip off any more gifts. Remember, almost putting them on the list, but I don't think it would mean anything. Okay. Some quick gamba. We're gonna get a quick gamba in.
Looks like you've gathered some tokens, huh? Let me show you what I'm made of. I did it! Not done yet.
You should watch the CE, then go to church, rewatch it again, then go to Artemis again, and then watch it for the 3rd time, then just watch it a 4th time while we're at it. Maybe watch it a 5th time. I honestly feel like I know what my plan for the weekend's gonna be now, though. I know what we're doing. I know what I'm doing this weekend while the fam's on vacay.
On to the next.
They're on vacay.
There you have it.
Just keep watching it.
On to the next. There you have Board Detective. On to the next.
Gem card for Fairy.
Target Analyze. On to the next.
All right, we got one more.
Board Detective. Not done yet.
That's all we done got.
I think I deserve a thank you.
We're set. She's in a Fairy. Elaine, Ren. Boo, no. Nothing for Swin. Womp womp. Each person gets 2 gems, so if you already had 2 for Swin, you wouldn't get any more. Oh, okay. Shit, man. Yeah, I most certainly did not know that.
Hey,
Shoot, dude, we still have... All right, so... Okay, while we're here, we're going to clear the final floor, and then we'll do Elaine's to finish the night off.
We've got the good stuff. Appreciate your business. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Oh, okay. Camo mask, we didn't have that. Kruga's light priestess garb, can I preview that? Oh, is that? No, that's the one that Fairy's currently wearing, right? Is that the one with like the hood on? I don't remember.
Thanks a bundle. Let me know if you need anything, okay? Appreciate your business. I'm rooting for ya.
Thank you. It's good to know. Party. P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta. For the Cobalt Curtain, Carrie. Yo, TZ, thanks very much, man. I will. Appreciate it. Gambling away to make my relationships better. Yeah, so we'll I use the word crush lightly because, you know, this could be a chonky one. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Slaymons.
Let's get started, shall we?
We probably will.
Time up.
Oh, dead end just like that, Nito. All right. Kill it, kill it.
Come forward. Let's begin, shall we?
Well, take
We're
this.
not done.
Take this. Wake up now. Let's finish this up. There.
The floor's yours, man.
Crack, have a good night, dude.
Let's
Whalen
go.
Park for a whale of a time.
You're open. Make it count, man. You're open.
Nice. Moving on up.
Onwards and upwards. To reach even greater heights. The more experience I gain, the more capable I'll become. That's a Let's take them out.
That's done.
Have a slice.
Been seriously considering cosplaying a Trails character for Anime Boston this year? Yo, you're gonna be in Boston?
Battle complete. We did
Hell yeah,
exactly
dog.
what
I'm about an hour away. I won't be going to Anime Con. Hell, I don't even know if I'm gonna be going to PAX now with everything that's going on with the friggin' roof.
Careful.
Which is a fucking
That's above an
super duper
A-level
bummer, but
threat.
still gonna meet up with DC if he's still down to just grab a bite and a beer. Who are you thinking about cosplaying?
Eat this.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
Let's take them out. Have a slice.
Oh, Boston's only a few miles from you? Yo, dude, that's dope.
Take they're on their knees.
Hell yeah, man.
The floor's yours, man.
Up to you, Reset.
This means the ruby. Let's do this, friend.
You're up, friend.
Do forgive me, but you weren't invited.
Boo, no death blow.
Too slow.
Great counter.
Bring it on.
I love how one of the strongest moves in the game is just to throw a whole whale. Oh yeah, I love it. Everybody has it. Everybody has it equipped.
Shut them down, Reset.
Literally everybody's got it equipped just in the event that they land on a Zero Arts. Everybody's got it, dude.
You picked the wrong guy to fight.
You nailed it, Van. Sword, pierce.
What the fuck was that, man?
Have a slice.
work through it.
Ah! How do you fucking dodge that? What the hell is going on? This is pure poppycock. I was dodging that every time. Ah! Rough is right. Golly gee.
Good evening.
Something simple like Van or Aaron, but one day in the future with enough preparation, I'd like to dress up as Grendel Zolga, prowl around the con. Dude, that would be legit. Woo! One death blow feels good.
Here's my chance.
Give me Gamba.
Mr. Archive. Shameful. Time for a little bit. Now. Your move, Divine Blade. Here's my chance. Mr. Archive. Make it count, Dan.
Raging Buster! You're up, friend. Got you covered.
Do forgive me, but you weren't invited. No, you won't.
Guardian for the win. Where's the con in Boston? Like where what place? Is it the Heinz Convention Center, or I wonder if it's where they're doing PAX. Oh, it is Heinz Convention Center. No shit. All right, cool. I think the last con I went to at Heinz Convention Center was Comic-Con. And that was before Youngblood, so that was... I think it was like over 10 years ago. Right around there, anywho.
Now, deploy sharp. We've got the upper hand.
Oh, no shit. Okay, cool.
Shut them down, Reset. No. I may have bit off.
Sucker!
The floor's yours, Dan. There.
Never seen anything Trails related at cons before. I've seen people dress up as Reen. Old Reen Cold Steel.
I may have bit off more. Go, Reset.
I got asked at PAX if I was cosplaying as Max Payne, and I was like, no, why? And I was like, holy shit! And it was like, I brought up the picture, or I was shown the picture.
I can't help but be amazed.
Saw Lloyd cosplay at MomoCon. Oh, dope, dude. Did he have both his tonfas? Reemsling's big character to cosplay as.
This'll make for a good workout.
I have also voluntarily cosplayed as Master Roshi, which I felt went off pretty damn well. In my opinion. Went pretty well. Someone I saw at Harwood cosplay. Really? Did he have the sultry voice?
Here goes.
Oh, goodies for the taking. Ooh, now they make for a fun fight. Have a slice. They're on their knees. Time for song.
Pull out all the stops. You're up, friend.
Do forgive me, but you weren't invited. Let's take them out.
Got it.
The grim.
It's over. You're crushed.
Go, Reset. Now we're talking. Now then, let's do this.
My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
There! Behold! Zero gleam! All in a day's work.
Hey, leave some for the rest of us, Shizuna.
I just need medium mons. That's all I need right now.
Shall we begin?
Maybe we will. You dastardly bastards.
Don't hold anything back. Do forgive me, but you weren't invited.
Chance.
The floor's yours, Van.
Boo.
Show me what you got, Silverblade.
Here it comes. Here's my chance. I like where this is. Go, reset. Huh? There.
Hooray! Double trouble. All right, good. Gary's leg guards. Very well.
I can't help but be amazed.
Looks like
Reset.
it keeps going from here.
7 breakable objects. That's easy peasy. Right on. Brian, do it, dude. Everybody should do it, man. Rip it up.
Looks like the gang's all here.
Let's begin, shall we? They're on their knees.
I could probably cosplay as the bald guy that got stabbed in the Blacklight District.
I like where this is headed.
From last night. Cosplay as a bald dude.
Right now. Do forgive me, but you weren't invited.
Whoa, clean sweep. You love to see it. All right, give me breakables.
All in a day's work.
Perfect as always, Ren.
Well, well, what a nice little chest.
I think Van seriously might have become my favorite JRPG pro tag over the course of these past 2 games. He's been, and again, it's not as if I don't love all of the other characters that we've, encountered throughout the series, but Van as a main character has been an incredibly refreshing take on a main character. Like just the older, more mature guy. You know what I mean? And that's not to say that, any of the other main characters were immature, so to speak, but
What a nice little chest.
just a bit of an older main character was really, really nice to get to experience. Him and Onion. Him and the Onion. Cobalt Ring times 2. I'll take the
Yep.
7th.
This looks like the end.
Mr. Recommended Divorce.
This goes on and on and on.
Mr. Go ahead. Off yourself. I mean, he does have a way with words for sure.
Watching your performance.
I'm just here to break stuff, and then we're gonna try and sweat it out against a boss because I realize that it's 11:40. So my bad. Easy peasy. Goldian garb.
I believe that marks the end of this area.
It certainly does.
It's a new area.
4
Let's proceed
mediums?
with
Oh
caution.
no.
They should make for an interesting opponent.
Oh my. Quite the reception.
This'll make for a good warm-up. Should we take our time here?
You're up, friend.
The floor's yours, man! Now! Here's my chance. Calculating where this is headed. The justice right now. Try and see through this.
I am gonna be the ripe old age of 39. My old lady's gonna be my old lady. Big time facts. She's gonna be 4-0. The big 4-0. Know what she's doing on her 40th birthday too?
Pretty great.
All of her own volition. She wants to go skydiving. You're out of your fucking mind. Hard pass.
My, what a crowd. Let's begin, shall we? Here's my chance.
You are
Watch
bonkers.
closely. Accelerate. It's over. Radiant Seeker. Mr. Arpa.
You can never get me to skydive. You'd have to kill me. Yeah, it would probably kill me. Like, even before I hit the ground, went kersplat, just my heart would explode because I would just be like beside myself. Straight up fear. 4 fucking get it, dude.
All in a day's work.
Perfect as always, Ren.
Yeah, immediate heart attack upon looking down. Oh, for sure. I'm not overly fond of going into a fucking airplane to begin with. You know what I mean? So fuck all that noise. I'm gonna want to heal up first though, before I just go skipping ahead.
It's nice to share a good meal with everyone.
Skydiving's for people who want to leave a trail in the sky. Yeah, precisely. All right, we're gonna go try and slay the boss. Here goes nothing. Damn. Volga Dahak?
It's a guardian. Stay on your toes.
That's a fucking awesome looking enemy, though. Can't death blow it either. Feels bad. It's real, feels bad, man.
I suggest it right now.
Cypher active there.
The floor's yours, man. Here's my chance. Watch closely.
Looking at this boss gives me a sudden urge to find and play my first Metroid game. As someone who locked into Crossbell Calvert as home, I will not be leaving a trail in the sky. I would leave a snail trail of poopies because I was scared.
Too slow. Way to fire me up.
Just leave a trail of turd nuggets because I was
My
petrified.
blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight.
Dancing in the moonlight.
Zero gleam.
I mean, nothing good is going to come from this. Obviously.
You'll pay for that.
Just S-Craft spamming to my heart's content, though. You know. It's, I like it.
Stay on guard.
And Azure Sunray is
incredible.
You're getting the full course. Azure Sunray.
Azure Sunray is just filthy great.
You're up, friend.
Damn. Didn't do like any friggin' like no damage. Woof.
You're up, friend.
Yeah, Azure Sunray is filthy nasty.
Here goes.
Pardon me.
Let's stay
Pardon me.
Shield! Protect everyone!
Yeah. Do the thing where we get protected.
Freezing wind. Cut down my enemies.
You're frozen, you can't move. Dear God.
Now it's my turn.
It certainly is. Bingo bango wanna tango. Woof, and that was a crit too.
No, you won't.
Hell yeah. Guardian, super duper OP and I love it.
Too slow.
What was that? I didn't even see the name of it. What the hell was that? Other than a pain right in my stem.
Zypha, activate. Cobalt curtain. Activate. Now we're talking. This is it. Blast. Silver wins. Yeah. Right.
Dude, we're like barely even tickling this fool either.
It's time.
I mean, we're getting there. Definitely fucking chipping away, but golly.
Keep it up. It's working.
We're gonna have a whale of a time.
Zypha, activate. Yeah. Right.
She's gonna throw a giant blue whale at all the enemies all the time, as often as humanly possible. Do you know why? Because it is fun, that is why.
I like where this is headed. Yeah. Appreciate that. No, you won't. Shameful. Time for a little.
Bro, what the fuck was that, man? Alright, well.
I like where this is headed. I suggest we strike now. I'll pour you some tea. There you are. My sincere thanks. Appreciate that. Now we're talking. Zerus form. Duality. Shut them down, Reset.
I mean, as best we can, I suppose.
That one stung. A chance. Activating drop. Grant them life. Innocent heal. Sincere thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah.
Another Zero Arts coming up. It's neato. I do like it.
No, you won't.
Dude, that one sucks so much.
It's time.
Just beyond rude, dude.
Yeah. Red.
When the sun ray is azure. Dizzy, you ain't wrong, bud. What's going on?
Now we're talking. I better jet.
The star has arrived. Send you flying! Here goes! Out with a bang! Soar for me! Phoenix dance! Get out of here!
Guardian is just so... it's so good, dude. Demonic Tickle? Is that what it's called? Tickle or tackle? Or both?
I won't hold back. The rest is up to you.
I'll take over.
No! I don't have enough.
Show me what you got.
Now then. Keep it up. It's working.
Good evening.
Just because, why not?
And welcome to my humble little tea party. Now close your eyes. Grand.
Mother of God. Aaron, counter! Please, counter!
Go time! Gotcha!
And this is why everybody's got it on, just for Zero Arts. Just in case. Just a bit outside.
Show me what you got.
I don't wanna die.
Stay on guard. All hands. Keep it up. It's working.
You're up, Eau Claire.
Lord.
Zero Arts for the Free Willies. That was the first song I ever learned to play on the recorder. The Free Willy theme there by MJ.
Shameful.
You'll be
I'm
sorry.
not ashamed to admit that one fucking bit.
Have some of this. They're down.
Whew, stunned too. Perfect.
Got this on, yes.
It's up to you now.
I'll take over.
Stay on guard. The floor's yours, man.
Let's do this. Let's wail on him.
On it. The grim.
Let's wail on him.
It's time. Zypha, act young.
You're up, friend.
Just abuse the hell out of it. It's so good, dude.
Zypha, activate. This is it. Kaleido. Enter. Taking point.
Let's wail on him. Trails through Daybreak, more like trails through dad jokes. I mean, it's pretty fitting voice for sure.
Nice.
We got this gnarly ass art attack where it's just a blue whale comes up out of nowhere and just annihilates. It's great. How are you, bud? What's going on? All right, that was easy peasy.
That's how it goes.
I'm just getting warmed up.
The more experience I gain, the more capable.
Potter Motter
I
reached
become.
5.
I will
Feels
always
good.
strive to better myself.
Yarp. Defeated the 9th floor boss of the Merhian Garden.
A predictable result.
Obtained 15 SP, 300 Marduk points, 5,500 shard tokens. Well, let's do some more Gambit too then before we leave. Yeah, and then we'll wrap things up with our final bonding event. Feels good.
Powered up.
Let's polish it up.
It's been fortified.
Now I can be even more useful.
I'll be even more precise.
All powered up.
all polished up.
I can protect her now.
I mean, you can't. How can you blame me? You can't. Whammy. All right, that's good. Cubita boobita. Seeing how he's conquered the challenging floor, I guess we can call Neo the Garten Master. Oh, golly, if I never. Bro, just don't. Master of the Gardens, it would have just been so much easier to palette, for sure. It would have been so much easier.
There you have it. Core detected. Not done yet. Target analyzed. Not done yet. It's reacting.
Trying to fix my sleep schedule tonight, though, aka the Dark Souls of self-care. Golly. Where are you in the globe? Are you like, or I guess I should ask, what time is it for you currently? My sleep schedule just gets worse and worse. PST, so that's you're 3 hours behind me, I believe. Like that's West Coast.
On to the next. There you have it. Target analyzed. Not done yet. Target
Yeah, what, Pacific Standard Time? That's what it is? Want to watch you do Elaine CE, but my eyes do not want to. Yo, Sarah, I'm sorry, fam. I swear. We can just channel the goodness of the shard sound, and I don't know what else to say, dude. I'm sorry. I just figured we would do it because we're right here.
On to the next. Core detected. Not done yet. Pretty darn good.
Want a place to chill? Then look no further. Let me know if you need anything, okay?
Van's racing suit. Old Calvard Kingdom dress. I'll have to catch the VOD. Enjoy it. Catch you on the next one. Yo, fam, get some good sleeps. Holy mackerel. Have a good Friday, buddy. Much love, compadre. Music makes you lose control. Music makes you lose control.
Thanks a bundle.
When in doubt, just sleep to the sound of the stream and enjoy the weird-ass dreams. Yeah, I will take you into Slumbersville. All right, well, we did what we could.
And here I thought you had poor taste.
Whoa. You sure? My, how thoughtful.
I appreciate it.
Don't mind if I do.
Thank you.
Hey, gotta catch her up.
Thank you very much.
I'll take that.
I'll take good care of it.
I'll treasure it.
Gotta treat myself every now and then.
Yeah, all right. The moment I and most of us have been waiting for. Let me get stretched out. I'm getting ready for the hike, ready for the tears, maybe. I don't know, but I'm trying to get comfortable, and I fucking can't tonight. All right. We ready? I'm ready. Here goes nothing. He then met up with Elaine, and the two went to speak with a prospective client. Apologies for the delay. I'm with the Bracer Guild. Oh yes, we've been expecting you. Aren't you the famous A-rank Bracer? thank you so much for accepting our request on such short notice. Oh, you brought Van along as well? Fancy seeing you again. For the record, I'm mostly just along for the ride. You know him? Yeah, I met him while doing a 4SPG a while back. You still keeping in touch with old Bruno? Yes, I consulted him about all of this, in fact. Anyway, I feel much better knowing that you're on the case. Let's get down to business, shall we? So, you suspect a stalker will crash your wedding today and attack the bride? Do I have that right? You do, yes. Honestly, we're at a loss for what to do. Van and Elaine, they're gonna be trying to thwart somebody crashing a wedding? Bro. Tell me they didn't know what they were doing. In Kondo we trust. It all began when Dorothy was kind enough to care for a man who was passed out along the side of the road. She was already engaged at that point, but that didn't stop the man from obsessing over her after the fact. She reached out to the police and the guild several times, but they couldn't do much as they were careful to remain within the confines of the law. Then, once the wedding date was set, she received an unusual package. Inside was a clandestine photo of her and the groom. The faces were cut out and a message was written in blood. Love never dies. Good Lord! The wedding date was listed as well, even though it had only just been decided on. Jesus Christ. How despicable. Only the vilest of fiends would seek to ruin such an important day in a young couple's life. That's a textbook example of a threat letter. Should be enough cause for the guild to take action. Problem is, if we're following the Bracer Code... I'm afraid I have no choice but to ask that you delay your wedding. When danger is imminent, we have to put the safety of the citizens above all else. I hope you understand. I was afraid you'd say that. I'm so sorry, Dorothy. No, don't be. It's for the best. We can't risk putting our friends and family in harm's way. I'll get comfy one of these times. I just wish we could have celebrated this with them. Everyone was able to take time out of their busy schedules for this. All right, I think this request can qualify as a 4SPG now. Oh? Arkwright Solutions will be working with the guild on this one. No need to move the wedding date, because I've got an idea. You do? But how would... No. I'll pay any price you ask, as long as it means we can have our wedding as planned. To pull this one off, I'm gonna need the assistance of our very own Beauty's Blade. Say no more. I'll do whatever I can to help. After that, they enlisted the aid of the cathedral staff and swiftly put Van's plan into place. And so the wedding began on schedule. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today before the goddess Adios to join Roderick and Dorothy in the bonds of holy matrimony. Do you, Roderick, take this woman, Dorothy, to have and to hold in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, to love and to cherish, as long as you both shall live? I do. And do you, Dorothy, take this man, Roderick, in sickness and in health, for richer or for poorer, to love and to cherish, for as long as you both shall live? I... Stop! Who do you think you are? You have no right to be barging in on this sacred union. You must be that low-life bastard they told me about. Why, Dorothy? Why would you marry the likes of him? I'm the one you love. That's why you saved me back then, right? Get a grip, man. That's just some fantasy you dreamed up on your own. I will never give up on the woman I love, and especially not to someone who'd only burden her with a one-sided obsession. What? What the hell did you just say to me? Who do you think you are, you piece of shit? Get lost. You have nothing to do with this. Dorothy, my beloved, it's time to go. To the goddess's side where our love will never die. Yeah! Huh? I must say I find your unrequited love rather shallow.
You shouldn't even tell that your beloved was an imposter. Yo! Good lord. What? You're... That's an A-rank bracer. Beauty's Blade, why is she here? But why? Where's my Dorothy? Bro. I'm just still all the more smitten, dude. Oh, Roderick! Oh, Dorothy, everything's going to be all right now. So, what did y'all think of our mid-wedding halftime show? Little unprecedented, I know, but hey, there's a first for everything. Our special guest, Elaine gave a performance for the ages, all to test the love of our leading lady and man. Let's give our groom a big round of applause for bravely fending off his girl's would-be captor. Holy cannoli, I had no idea they switched out the bride! Okay, that was a little too realistic for my taste, but man, what a show! Huh, that darn Spriggan really knows how to throw everyone for a loop. God, she is breathtaking. I sincerely apologize for causing such a ruckus. We will get the ceremony back underway in just a moment. Let me offer my congratulations to the soon-to-be happy newlyweds. Afterwards, they quietly turned the stalker over to the police. The wedding went on from there without any further disruptions. Elaine, Van, thank you so much for saving our wedding. Well, that was a neat and tidy ending. I'm glad we were able to help them. Can't believe I was able to pull one over on the crowd with the halftime show bit. That was one hell of a gamble. If Roderick hadn't done that whole spiel from the heart, I doubt anyone would have bought it. Hey, I got a question for you. Why the special interest in this request? Something about this job must have caught your eye. Don't think you wanted to leave in the middle of a festival otherwise. I suppose that's true. Well, to answer your question, the subject of marriage just so happened to be on my mind lately. Van, don't fuck this up, bro. Seeing as how my family, or rather my relatives, have been trying to get me to tie the wedding knot, I've received a few proposals already. Dude, please don't pull a Lloyd. I know you're not oblivious, Bannings, but bro, please don't fuck this up, please! I knew the Quincy company had become hard at work rebuilding the business, but this is the first I'm hearing of this. As you may well know, our family has a long lineage, and many of my relatives are the old-fashioned sort. They say it's all to support the Auclair family. I suppose it sounds noble when you put it like that. In all likelihood, they're simply desperate to find their footing. Things have been rather chaotic following my father's incarceration. In a way, I almost pity them, and to be honest, that's why I entertain the notion. Well, I don't think you should. I know you're just trying to bear the burden for everyone like usual, but that ain't your responsibility, all right? Your dad's the one who committed a crime, not you. It isn't your job to mop up his mess. You can't fix everything. If you say you can, then that's arrogance talking, plain and simple. But, that might just be the most hypocritical thing you've ever said. I'm just speaking from experience, that's all. From one burden-bearing person to another, don't forget why you chose the path you're on. You didn't choose it for your family's sake, and you sure as hell didn't choose it for mine either. You're right. No, in fact, you're exactly right. Oh, and don't worry about those marriage proposals. I turned them all down. Who said I was worried? By the way, you might not want to put this off for too much longer. We're both getting up there in age. Excuse me? I'll have you know I'm only 24. Okay, here I go! Yeah! Yes! Wow, Elaine caught it! Congrats!
I wonder if this is my reward for all the hard work I've put in lately. A certain someone I know could and should learn from my example. Oof, hit me where it hurts, why don't you? Fine, I'll try and take a few pointers. After that, Van and Elaine left the cathedral behind, and after tying up all the loose ends of the stalker case, they met back up with the rest of their friends.
Back when we were students, I always thought this day might come for us. Huh? Oh, it's nothing, just lost in thought. We're both still walking our own paths, so let's focus on that for now. I'll be happy to help you along in whatever little ways I can.
Yeah, man. God damn, that's so good. Yeah, let's walk our own paths for now. Yeah, for now. Should unlock the wedding dress as a costume? Dude, that would have been fantastic. I'm fucking sad that we didn't. This outfit, though, real talk, man. Godly. I mean, obviously, but that lightweight outfit does something fantastic. Lightweight was my go-to the last half of the game. Now they set up the romance. Can a couple, please? Yes, please, and thank you. Gee willikers. All right. We're just gonna save here. 102 hours? Right on. Grumpy, how are you, man? Yeah, I need them to get hitched. Stat. Biggest crime is not getting the wedding dress as a costume from the Connection event. Dude, it would have been fantastic if we did. I would have loved it. For real, though. So that just means that tomorrow, so like I said, we're usually on right around 9:30 or 10 a.m. Eastern time on Friday mornings, but we're going to be getting on whenever I get back from dropping the family off at Logan down in Boston. So I want to say, like, because their flight leaves at 11, so I'll have them there for 10:30. But I'm you know, obviously I'm going to park and I'm going to walk them in and stuff. So, and it's going into Boston like that early, so I'm sure there's going to be traffic like a mofo. So I want to say, like, we'll shoot for, I don't know, like 12:30, 1:30, something around that time frame. And then, yeah, man, we'll just go till, I don't know, supper time, basically, maybe later, I don't know. Right around that, you know, something. 102 hours is short, should have been talking to more NPCs. I know. Look, if there's one thing I've learned in life is that you just accept the fact that you are just going to disappoint people every single day. So that's what I'm going to do. That's what I shall do. Oh yeah, I don't want to know how much is left if that's what was discussed. Please no. I don't want to know. I don't want to know if I've got 100 hours left or 5 minutes left. It's just, we're going to take in strides. It's part of how I just enjoy being in the unknown. You know what I mean? Van needs a tuxedo outfit. I mean, we can do the Mishi outfit though, can't we? Yo, Xander, I appreciate it, man. Thank you very, very much for being here, dude. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Riri, have an awesome night. Yo, thank you guys very much, man. Yeah. Thank you all very much, always, for another great night, man. I appreciate it a great deal. Thank you. It's my happy place, man. 2025 has been rough. Oof, dude. Yeah, Rascal is at a real good part in SC currently. Yeah, perfect. Yo, Alistair, thank you. Thank you, everybody, man. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Let's do raid. Yeah, he's at a fucking bitchin' part in SC, dude. You want to talk about conjuring up some hype? If you've seen it, if you've experienced it, you know it, you love it. Hell yeah. But yeah, Rascal we've met a couple of times as we were playing through this. It was Victorio who guided us there before. But good vibes for sure. Playing through Sky SC right now, so I mean that's obviously a spoiler warning, but we'll see you guys tomorrow. If not, man, we'll see you next time, dude. Enjoy your weekend if I don't get the opportunity to tell you that tomorrow. I'll see some of you guys tomorrow night for more Gundam Seed, right? Also, I'll shill this here for anybody. We got to create a great community Discord that anybody and everybody is more than welcome to hop in if you would like to, man. But if not, hey, no love lost. It's all good. But take care. Stay happy. Stay healthy. Stay excellent. Bye, guys. Thank you very much.